Oh, and here's also Nick.
Boobies.
So this is just Doki Doki Literature Club all over again. I see. It's Doki Doki Literature all over again. Ah! Jeez. Fuck. Okay. I don't like this. Okay. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my god.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
A woman. I know. Snake is just like me. A woman. Oh my gosh. Olga, whatever that name is.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, she's got armpit hair. Kojima really went out of the way to model armpit hair.
That's literally the first. That's what I thought.
He's
how
such
does
a
Kojima make somebody ugly? Add armpit hair.
He's such a stickler for detail. It's like even back then with these like early PS2 graphics. All right, now add armpit hair.
You know what you're doing.
Is that really necessary, Mr. Kojima-san?
Yes. What a great lineup of trending topics, right? You got LA County, you got the Palisades fire going on because it's fire season. You got Monster Hunter and Squirrel Girl. Gee, I wonder why Squirrel Girl's trending. I wonder why Squirrel Girl's trending. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this off screen just in case, just to confirm.
Wait, is it like Invisible Woman trending now?
Yep, look at that. I'm so glad I'm doing this off screen. Oh my gosh. Literally fucking like the second result in trending is fucking porn art. Of course it is. Thank you, Marvel Rivals. You know, there's a fire happening in my state, but glad you're providing porn artists with material. So okay. Open sesame. Oh my gosh. Look at his cheeks. What is it with Kojima and making all his protagonists have big cheeks? Oh my gosh. Oh, what's happening with this guy? I'm gonna say Yuta's the fodder. Not just because of his like
Is
visual...
he young enough?
He seems like he looks like the youngest of the bunch. He looks like the youngest of the bunch. He's like the way they treat him and how he acts. He seems like the youngest of the bunch here, and just like the way he reacted when he saw the picture of Haruka, it's like oh. So like, and plus like we don't know much about Yuta at the moment. Like Nagumo's got all the personality that like you know like right off the bat, so like you love him, like oh he's great. He starts off as you know kind of like knockoff Kuze, but then he ends up being his own guy, and now he's kind of being like Riki all over again. And I'm scared for his life, and I don't like that. I think so. I'm guessing it's Nagumo. This guy here with this guy here on the far left. No, unlikely. And oh, also you know what? Also this Yuta. Not only does he look young enough, he looks the most you know like pretty face of the bunch. He looks like the most pretty face of the bunch. So I'm gonna say Yuta's the dad. Oh, hello. You're a cute Mita. That's a cute devil Mita. Oh my god. Oh my gosh! It's Doom! Whoa! Bro! They got fucking Doom in this game! Yo! Oh my gosh! It's fucking Doom. Hell yeah. Oh but damn it, it's a semi-automatic gun though. Wait. Oh, but there's no glory kills though. Hold on. Ow. I fell in lava. There we go. Bro. Can your Mita run Doom? Oh my gosh, fat bits! Fatty fat cakes! Stay still! Fatty fat cakes, stay still! Ooh! Take your fucking Ozempic, you bastard! Oh my gosh. Okay, no, where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
You stop taking Lizzo.
Thunder! Okay, let him go away. Thunder! You know, if you want, I could do the scream. I could do the scream voice. Oh, I was supposed to get off. Now it's God in the middle of a railroad track. Thunder! Thunder! Mama wish, and I saw what could I do? Thunder! Thunder! Oh my gosh, this is what happens. I'm singing Thunderstruck, and look what happened. I died for singing Thunderstruck. Fighting Robotnik for you youngsters, understand? Mm-hmm. Good. Well, have fun. Sounds like I have an important meeting soon. Play nice and be home before dark. Bitch. The fuck you say to me? Nothing.
That's right.
You know what? No dinner for you. Great. I'm Nick. The way we're just saying coming about all this, I firmly believe this would be a real thing that would happen now. Tails sees food on table. Dinner twice a week? Oh my gosh!
What week?
He gets Sonic, help! The guinea pig captured! The guinea pig tricked me!
Oh, the guinea pig tricked me!
Oh! Please! Please! God. Oh my gosh, I hate this so much. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. No shit, Nick, there's a lot. No shit, there's a lot. No fucking shit, there's a lot, Nick. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh!
Here, I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself.
The boss to surpass Big Boss?
Solid Snake.
Solid Snake!
No, that is not Solid Snake.
Hey, he said the line! He said the thing! Yeah, he said the thing! That's not Solid Snake! I clapped! I clapped! Yes! Oh my gosh, they fucking... Whoa! Where did they get the extra points? Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
So it is technically bullshit because the Tigers need to win no matter what. Like the Thunders need to win no matter what.
What?
Like, even if you are good good at the game, you need to get your ass kicked before.
Are you shitting? Wow.
Yeah, because like they have to show you like, man, you suck. Like yeah, it's quite really just pretty. Oh man, you guys suck.
That's not sucking. That's literally 1 point away from winning.
I know, but like here's gonna go. You guys suck. I need to go get better players. Huh?
Wow. Okay. Oh. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Sleepy Mita.
Sonic is way too obsessed with action.
Okay.
which obviously Sonic loves action
Yeah.
and movies like that, but he wouldn't fucking act like this.
Okay.
You see, if he were to see like warship, nothing's going on, he'd be more like, "What the heck's going on?" So, so bored.
Okay.
He'd be more like trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
Nick, I'm not gonna lie. This is.
Nick is like, he is all ears on coming back,
Okay.
depending on the time we do the Teen Titans, and I'm waiting until you get that thumbnail done.
I'll work on the thumbnail. Hold on. I also
Do it
want to my
now.
stuff.
Do it.
What are you, low tier god? You should make it now. Do it now.
As we are speaking.
You're a college student, Changus. You have plenty of free time. We have jobs.
But,
Do
where
it
were
now.
we talking? Armor Wars is one of those. From what I know, the big Iron Man arcs are like Demon in a Bottle, Armor Wars, and Extremis. At least those are the famous ones that I know of.
The only thing I know about Demon in a Bottle is that is like a very loose inspiration for Iron Man 2. Very loose.
I think
From what I
Armor
understand.
Wars is a very loose inspiration for Iron Man 1. Because I know Armor Wars, I remember Armor Wars because they adapted it in the old 90s show.
Mhm.
And it was about Iron Man. It was like, holy shit, my specs leaked. All my villains are using my equipment. I gotta hunt them down.
Okay.
Which
Oh,
is
that's
kind of
cool.
what happens in Iron Man 1.
Audio's good, Chelsea? Okay. Alright, then we're good to go then.
So Tony Stark gets shot at by his own weapons. You might as well call him Irony Man.
Irony, man. Wait, what the fuck are they gonna... Wait, I forgot. They're gonna do fucking an Armor Wars movie in like 2026 or whatever? Whenever that's coming out?
Yeah, that's gonna be the real.
Look,
It's gonna be as faithful as what they did with Cap No More and Falcon the Winter Soldier.
well, Steve was already dead by the time of Falcon and Winter Soldier, so...
Well, yeah, but the major part. Remember the major part of that story?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like remembering Falcon and Winter Soldier. I
No,
have a lot
but
of
the
pro-
major part of Falcon and Winter Soldier is John Walker. And John Walker is a
that's
major part,
right.
and Cap No More.
That's right. When oh my gosh, John, no! Don't kill the terrorist! How could you? Oh, the horror! You're not worthy of being Captain America! Or something like that. I don't know.
That's that scene in Winter Soldier where Captain America just runs at a guy, kicks him, and just breaks his back on the boat by kicking him into the railing.
I have so many problems with Falcon and Winter Soldier, but at least Sam's suit looks good though. And then they fucking ruined it in the new Captain America. I will never get over that. My biggest complaint so far.
Are you
with
gonna
the
watch
new-
that? Are you gonna watch that, Chings?
With the new Captain America movie?
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, if someone pays me to. If
People,
Okay.
don't pay him! Don't
I mean,
pay him! Don't pay him!
10 bucks, I'll watch Captain America Brave New World when it comes out.
$10! Changus! You
That's-
know it's a bad movie!
Yeah.
How dare you set yourself so low?
Ninjato. Previously, he was just a pure 100%. I'm gonna go watch this bad movie. Now he's asking to be paid. That's a step in the right direction.
I don't want to.
We're getting him off of his.
I don't want
We're
to
getting
just.
him off his heat of it.
Well, it's like, cause like Captain America so far from what I've seen just feels like you're like generic ass, just slop Marvel movie, like at least like with like something like the Sony movies, right? Like I was hoping these would be like those would be experiences that are like, gosh, these are so legit awful that I'm just having a blast watching it like Catwoman. But then honestly, only like Morbius was like that. Even then, not really. It's really only when you like start making fun of Morbius with memes, then it becomes like Catwoman.
I feel like it would be better
explain Earthspark, the latest season of Earthspark.
I told you because I was too invested. I'm a Transformers fan. I already invested 2 shit seasons. The 3rd season is the last season. I might as well see it to the end.
I am a hardcore Spider-Man fan. I am not watching your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Listen, man, I watched a Gundam Age once and never again. I'm not doing anything like that again.
Plus Ninjato,
Not by myself.
Plus Ninjato, I still have to go back to continue my rewatch freely of Gundam Seed, so that way we could do Seed Destiny. Which, by the way, I got distracted and just ended up starting rewatching 00 again. So.
Okay, good. That's at least that's a good show.
That's better.
Yeah, you cannot
haven't finished it, have you?
What, Seed?
No, I haven't finished season 2. I haven't finished season 2. I saw season 1.
Yeah, I know. I know you can't change. I know your opinion. You can't change my opinion. I still like season 1 of 00. I still like it.
I'm not expecting to change your opinion. So
I thought it was okay. It wasn't great.
I still like season 1 of 00. Yeah.
I read through Batgirl. The issues that I want to do. Holy shit, they move fucking fast.
Oh, the Batgirl comics? Okay.
Yeah. Like I was reading the Mark of Cain, the No Man's Land origin story.
Ooh.
That's well, her name is Cassandra Cain. And there was like, you could go pages without a single dialogue box.
Ooh, hold on. That actually kind of caught my interest.
And it's kind of similar with the series, though. Less so as we go on.
Okay.
So it kind of makes it very breezy. So I was thinking, we're definitely gonna do the 2 No Man's Land issues.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a decent chunk of the probably like 6 to 9 issues of
Chelsea, I'm trying to understand what you're like for someone / Ninjato that complains about Spider-Man fan.
I think she's trying to say for someone who like you who says a Spider-Man fan, you complain a lot. I think that's what she's trying to say. I don't know.
If that's what you mean, Chelsea, that's just being a fan in general.
When you like something, when you're passionate about something, Chelsea, you talk about it, and usually, unfortunately, that usually means not really exactly in a positive way. It's mostly just complaining.
But I'm sorry if I have standards.
Oh, okay, standards. Ninjato, what did I say though? You're not giving. I'm telling you, you're not giving it a proper chance. You gotta wait for Norman to go to tell Peter the inevitable, responsibility gig. So that way, when he inevitably becomes Green Goblin, you can have the whole, oh my gosh, you told me that, with great power, Norman, comes great responsibility. That's right, Peter.
One problem, Changus.
One problem with that. Responsibility to yourself.
There's a tiny problem with that.
Yeah, what was that?
Norman's clean in this continuity.
Bullshit.
As far as we know.
Bullshit. He's gonna become evil.
And nice to Harry.
Oh, that means Harry has to be the Green Goblin.
Oh, Harry. Oh, you know what? You're onto something, Harry. Your dad once told me that with great power comes great responsibility. That's right, Peter. The responsibility to yourself.
But hold on. Does that mean that they're gonna make Green Goblin into a social media celebrity?
Yes,
Because that's what
yes,
Harry
do it.
is.
You know what?
Do it.
Do it. Hey, hey, Dad.
He gets his nickname because people start calling him on social media.
Exactly.
The
It's like, wow, you look like a goblin. I like that name. Call me Harry, please. I'm no longer Harry, Peter. I'm Green Goblin.
And guess what all of his dialogue is? His evil dialogue? Guess what it's gonna be?
What?
Jordan Peterson quotes.
Peter.
They're gonna make him do Jordan Peterson slash Andrew Tate.
Remember, that's the Red Skull.
Oh,
The Red Skull has to show
true.
him.
Right.
The Red Skull is Jordan
here,
Peterson.
Green Goblin is gonna be Andrew Tate.
Oh! Peter, don't you know? Women are just a bunch of, hoes. My big plan is to convert everyone to hustleversity.
Have you ever smoked cigars, Peter? No? Too bad. I've already smoked 7 packs between the time you said those words.
You are a beta male, Peter.
Yeah, you're a beta male cuck while I'm taking all your bitches.
Peter, I have drawn Spider-Man as the woke soyjack, and Green Goblin has to
we should get together and talk to and create the worst possible Spider-Man show.
Oh
Systematically.
no!
Like it'll be like Walter White, like chemistry set.
No.
Green Goblin gets.
We already seen. No, we need to pick
cook
another
here.
Marvel property. Another Marvel property to screw up because
I don't know. It's kind of
there's
hard.
another one. Like,
I don't know. That's a little hard.
Fantastic Four come out. We can do that.
yeah, we can destroy Fantastic Four. We can make the perfect Doom propaganda Fantastic Four.
Exactly.
We scientifically make the single worst possible Fantastic Four.
Like,
ever.
Jenkins, the background, you can turn the background into, like, the Latveria propaganda machines, and we're all, like...
You're onto something. We're cooking here. We're onto something.
We are working under Doom, our great emperor, our Lord Doom, as we make a propaganda cartoon. A propaganda cartoon about how the Richards are awful.
Something. You are onto something. You thought Green Goblin would be P. Diddy, Chelsea?
Who would we make keep P.D. and Spider-Man?
I don't know.
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah. The Daily Bugle just has.
That's what Peter was hired as a photographer.
Oh,
No,
It's not because of his skills. It's because of his stunning good looks.
That's right. And then,
JJ's I was gonna say, no, JJ should be Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
No. They already made him out. Remember that Alex Jones.
Oh, that's right. He's Alex Jones. That's right. Okay. That is legit a problem I have with.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the news about Alex Jones?
Oh, what happened? What happened with him?
Apparently he's having good. Apparently he you know how he has to pay like $1 billion. And
wait, the Sandy Hook shit is still going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's actually a Texas judge went in and
he still has to pay for the Sandy Hook costs?
I don't remember if he has to still pay the $1 billion. But I do know that Texas judge stopped the what was it? The Onion buyout.
Oh.
because it was so apparently corrupt.
Okay. Wait.
I also hear that he's getting in shape.
Oh, good for
good for
him. Good for him when it comes to that. I good for him when it comes to getting in shape, I guess. Oh wait, here we go. And I don't know how reliable this site is, but just NPR. Judge denies Sandy Hook family's deal for new auction of Alex Jones Infowars. Wow.
I don't like.
I still can't believe
I don't
he
know.
still has.
I don't know legally if Alex Jones should have to pay that money, but he shouldn't have to pay $1 billion. That is absolute.
I still can't
crap.
believe. I'm not. I don't want to get too much into it. I just can't believe that the whole paying for the Sandy Hook stuff is still going on to this day. Cause like, fuck. When did he?
Man.
When did he make those statements?
Would you?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm.
Would you really want to pay $1 billion?
No, I don't. I would never want to pay $1 billion. Hold on, I'm trying to. When? Okay, fuck. Wikipedia. What? 2012. Oh my gosh. 2012.
Over 10 years, man.
He's been paying for 14 years. Wow. Wow. 14 years of paying for his comments on Sandy Hook. That's crazy.
Well,
all right, let's get back to comics.
let's get back to comics.
it was pretty awful. I'm sorry. It was.
Yeah. Okay. I don't.
Is it really $1 billion?
I don't look. I don't want to get. I don't want to get too deep into it. Otherwise, you know, we're gonna go into a whole thing about that. Back to J. Jonah being Alex Jones though. He's gonna. That's funny. Somewhat. Until it was in the movies, and then I kind of didn't like that.
Ben Urich can be Ben Shapiro.
There's one thing I look.
Daredevil can be Ben Shapiro because Daredevil's Catholic, and so he can't be Catholic in the Dark Age, so he has to be Jewish now.
True. No, but remember, being Jewish is kind of a hot topic at the moment, so maybe not. Maybe not Jewish.
Oh yeah.
Because we got him also.
He could be black then.
Sure, why not?
He's a redhead. Because he is a redhead, and you know how all redheads have to be black.
I didn't know Charlie Cox was redhead. Wow.
No. The character comic.
Oh, comic Daredevil. He's a redhead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why don't they just dye Charlie Cox's hair red?
I think they try to make it like a sort of reddish brown.
Reddish brown. Okay.
On screen, like a very. I don't know.
Okay. Ray, I don't want
like a coppery color. I think they try to like make it a coppery color through lighting.
Okay. Ray, I don't want to keep talking about the whole paying thing. I don't want to talk about that.
Let's not right now.
Not now. We're trying to cook the worst Spider-Man show ever. We also forgot to also include more multiverse stuff, because that's the hot thing at the moment. So like, so Peter's power also has to come from multiverse stuff. So.
Yeah. But speaking of multiverse.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of multiverse,
we might have a crisis on that.
I know. So this is where Barry dies, right?
Yeah.
And Supergirl.
And he never should have been brought back.
Oh, Supergirl died here? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the first
incarnation.
incarnation.
A lot of characters died here. A lot of characters died here.
Like
Clayface.
Clayface?
Died.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. So you know what the main idea of Crisis on Infinite Earth, like the reason why it happened?
Wasn't this supposed to lead to like some big reboot or something?
Yeah, this was the first reboot, and it was because of the multiverse.
Okay.
There like, remember, DC Comics was around when it was National. No, was it National Comics back in the day? That used to be called.
Oh, here I got the full list.
Here I can look this up on Wikipedia.
Here I know I got it right here. Green Arrow, Supergirl, Barry Allen, the Crime Syndicate, Aquagirl, Swamp Thing. I don't know who that is. Icicle, Mirror Master, Lois Lane.
Lois.
A bunch of D-listers, nobody cares. One of the Superman.
Oh, okay.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, alright.
Well, I mean, not technically. She technically didn't die, but I don't know why they did that.
Okay.
I think the list for the Heroes Who Survive is a lot shorter.
Kind of. So DC at the time, the idea was, all right, we have this multiverse and it's really complicated, and so I'm Marv Wolfman, and I am gonna spend 5 years reading up and listing every single DC superhero I can, and I'm gonna fit them all in 12 pages, every single one I can get a hold of.
Oh my god.
Preferably almost every supervillain. I do think he probably missed a lot, but he did really try. But I think I'll give the book a B+.
Okay.
Like, it's just good. It's not great. It's kind of a mess, and it's kind of all over the place.
Well, I think you kind of expect it to be a mess, but what it's trying to do, it was like
it's
the whole idea.
It's got a lot to tackle.
Yeah, but I feel like it could have been a lot more focused.
Yeah, you have to kind of get basically the event. Is a swan song. Because after this one, we get the George Perez run of Wonder Woman that we read.
John Byrne Superman, Frank Miller Batman.
And the main goal of DC at this point, they turned the multiverse into a one universe.
It didn't last.
It didn't last, but that was the idea.
I 100% understand where you're coming from now. Same thing happened, because same thing legit happened with Transformers. It's actually kind of funny. It legit happened with Transformers. There was like this huge multiverse shit going on with Transformers, and then they unified it all for the line continuity, and the line continuity also didn't last long. So
they also had a bunch of different comic companies that they bought, like the Charleston Comics, with like the characters that Watchmen would be based on. So Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, The Question. They also had Boston Comics, so Captain Marvel, and they wanted to fold those guys into the main universe. Some of them had a bit more lasting effect, like Captain Blue Beetle, The Question, and Captain Atom. And then some aren't remembered, like Nightshade.
Nightshade?
The character who, what was her name? The Silk Spectre was based on. I mean, you've at least seen a movie of Watchmen, right?
Have it? No,
I don't expect you to read the book.
I actually have never seen Watchmen, like in its entirety.
Okay, but you know the chick,
superhero
chick in the yellow.
Yeah, what about her?
Silk Spectre. She's the one Nightshade's based. She's the one that was based on Nightshade.
Okay.
Yeah. You also had the Freedom Fighters of Earth X, who had like I remember these guys because I had it's probably like destroyed somewhere now or in a box somewhere that I don't know where it is. But an old Justice League Unlimited trade paperback, and it had they were being manipulated to fight the Justice League in one of them. So he had like a guy called Uncle Sam, the Human Bomb, Phantom Lady, the Doll, Black Condor.
All right.
And they were folded into they were also folded into the main DC universe. But but my big issue with it is that I really think they could. So in the Infinity Saga, you had these main sets of characters. Adam Warlock, Thanos, and the Infinity Watch, and they were sort of the principal characters.
All right.
You didn't really have that with this book. And it kind of went all over the place because of it. Like, you kind of have that, but they had characters that could have been that. Like, so remember Crisis on Two Earths, the movie?
Yep.
So, the guys from that Earth, the Crime Syndicate died first.
Okay.
And then Lex Luthor, good Lex Luthor, has a kid with Lois Lane, and they put him on a multiverse rocket and shoot him into the multiverse to land on Earth, the regular. Very, very Superman-esque with the baby in the rocket. He's one of the characters, and the little Luthor Jr. Is super grown. And you also had a few other characters such as Lila / Harbinger, a guy called Pariah, the Monitor. They all could have been sort of like a main character group, but not really. It doesn't turn out that way. They could have been sort of like the Adam Warlock and Infinity Watch of this series, but
okay.
It didn't work out that way.
Wally West is the Flash, Chelsea.
Wally West should be the Flash, but writers just keep insisting on bringing Barry Allen back.
All right.
And it's just kind of exhausting. It's like Barry Allen is one of those characters that kind of works better dead. Like, yeah.
All right. Why aren't you dead, Barry? Okay, that's fun. Just straight up.
It's like Jean Grey. He's one of those characters that they don't know what to do with. So they just bring him back, and it's just it kind of ruins their death.
Okay, I see.
But
I
cannot.
Yeah.
I do think saying it's a B. I can see why it's a B plus. You would give
maybe
it that,
like
but,
an A minus. Sorry.
Yeah, because
B plus A minus.
The main problem that this comic had that DC was never going to attempt to do at the time. The solution was they were never going to do it at the time, but they did it later in the 2000s.
Okay.
Was more issues. Like this event had 12 issues, Changus.
Okay.
Somehow it was too much.
12 issues is too much.
I think they actually could have scaled back a little bit.
Really?
Maybe.
For something so
Yeah.
For an event that's so huge.
Because a lot of it feels like it kind of slogs at points, honestly.
Huh.
Because for a lot of it, it was kind of a back and it's not all meat on its bones. There's there's a decent bit of fat on there, and there's this kind of back and forth, and there's a subplot in the middle of it where the villains try to take over the universes, and I was like, yeah, the villains all team. Lex Luthor and Brainiac lead an army of villains and try to take over all the universes, and that lasts like an issue and a half.
Oh, okay. It's like some super villain meeting, Hunter. Hey, Hunter. That's right. This is a super villain meeting.
Yeah.
We're talking about how the superheroes die.
And Brainiac and Lex Luthor are like, they're probably gonna lose. The heroes might win, but as long as it's all those villains doing it and not us, we're safe. Who cares? It's a win-win situation for us.
Okay. Wow.
There's also at the beginning. There's also like Monitor assembles these teams to do like. This team to sort of for like 3 issues.
Okay.
To do something, and then they just kind of give it up.
Ah.
And it's, I feel like it could have been plotted out better, and sort of been a bit more focused, with maybe just like that team, or maybe like a different team or something like that, being the primary focus characters throughout the book.
Okay.
Rather than it being like a plot-driven DC universe. Sort of story where it's back and forth between everybody, and at point like there's just like so, for example, there's also like Wildcat, from Justice Society. Have you ever know of him? Wildcat.
Wildcat.
It was in Brave and the Bold.
Oh, okay. You should honestly just say if they were in Brave and Bold or not for me. That's like where I most.
Freedom Fighters were in Brave and the Bold. They were in a Plastic Man episode.
Oh, okay.
But Wildcat gets paralyzed, and then his like Hispanic goddaughter, like without his knowledge, puts on a Wildcat costume. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be Wildcat now," and that's not followed up on in the series.
Oh, okay.
It's like the end of an issue, and then you think it's gonna be kind of big, and it just disappears. Like Wolfman, I feel like really could have been more concise with this.
Okay.
I wonder if this was partially because DC kind of rushed it. Too, it's like, hey, you gotta do it then. You gotta do it at 12. We're not doing it in like shorter amounts. You gotta do it at 12.
No. Originally it was gonna be 10.
10?
And then they pushed it back to 12.
Huh.
Who decided on the 12?
I don't know. Probably a publisher at the time, or Marvel.
Yeah, that sounds more like a executive decision, like a publisher decision, just so they can sell more books, because you would get the numbers at the first issue, like months in later, and they probably saw the numbers. They knew that this was going to sell gangbusters.
Yeah,
like that was. And plus, it was for 50 years. If you look at the cover, it's 50 years of DC.
Yeah, this is the 50-year anniversary.
Okay. Who's Harbinger Ray?
One of the characters in.
We did actually meet her in Wonder Woman. She was part of that War of the Gods arc.
Oh. Hold on.
Yeah, she was that blonde.
Oh.
I was
Okay.
reading Titans, and I was reading Teen Titans, and they show up for like a cameo in like one issue, and I was like, hey, there they are. I just read them in Crisis.
Oh, okay. Alright then.
I love the art, and George Perez did a great job with this. They really tried to jam pack every single character they could think of into this book, and there's like some like splash pages where there's just like a million guys on it, and you can clearly point out every single one of them and tell who's who, if you know who they are.
Okay.
Which it's the I also think the first two issues and the last two issues and maybe the Flash Centric issue might be my favorites, because they're a bit more focused than the other ones. The first two being solely focused on that sort of team that Monitor arranges, with like Earth 2 Superman, Cyborg, Solivar, John Stewart, Dr. Polaris, Firestorm, and Killer Frost, and Dawnstar, and a few others. I was kind of happy to see I was kind of happy to see Dawnstar on it, because she's one of my favorite lead superheroes. I think Firestorm they focused Firestorm.
Okay.
He had a bit more, so I liked him out of that group, I guess. They also had this funny dynamic with Killer Frost, because the guy named Psycho Pirate, to help expedite things. He's a motion controller. He can control emotions.
Huh.
And he's kind of addicted to doing it.
Okay.
He's not a good guy. But Psycho Pirate, to expedite things, turns it's like that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where Mantis is like, "You're gonna fall in love," points at Killer Frost. With him, points at Firestorm.
Oh, okay. I see.
They're a bit explicit at points. Like Killer Frost ends up falling on a bed, and she's like, all right, Firestorm, we could.
Okay.
How about we just stay here on the bed for a while?
Okay then. Wow.
Yeah, but the primary plot is mainly about the Anti-Monitor,
Okay.
who was a lot chattier than I expected him to be. He's trying to turn all of the multiverse into antimatter.
Okay.
Which destroys them. So they'll only be the antimatter universe, which he controls. At the end of it. And then the Monitor and the alliance with all of the superheroes and sometimes supervillains fighting it out with him. And there's kind of a back and forth throughout the issues. Like Anti-Monitor is just like, why won't you stay dead? Antimatter, son.
Okay. Eventually, they do defeat him, and they turn the universes sort of
collapsed all the universes into one universe, where they combine all the timelines.
Okay.
So it's like classic how you know DC. And you know, some of it is kind of just a mix of things.
Okay.
Storyline wise, so like I was surprised because Green Arrow stayed dead. Supergirl's dead.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I was gonna ask why you were surprised Green Arrow stayed dead.
I don't know. He was kind of.
He was part
Like,
of a duo book with Green Lantern.
He was a pretty big. He was Green Arrow was one of those like a bigger one of those bigger characters that kind of just goes like, hey, really, you killed him?
Okay.
I didn't know that. But when I thought about it, I was like, hey, yeah, he wasn't. Out of my post-crisis knowledge, he doesn't show up for a decent bit. But he's back by at least 90. So.
Okay.
They eventually bring back Supergirl and.
They did it by making a new Supergirl.
There's 2 Supergirls now.
So post-crisis Superman, they made some rules that like you can only have. All right, Superman, he's the last son of Krypton, so no other Kryptonians, no Supergirl, no Zod, no nothing, just Superman.
Okay.
And there can only be one piece of kryptonite. So they made some decisions that they kind of. So there's a few rules that really shot themselves in the foot. So, if there's only one piece of kryptonite, who's going to end up with that kryptonite? Is it going to be Metallo or is it going to be Luthor? Well, Metallo shows up, and then Luthor kills him and gets the kryptonite. So now you killed off a classic Superman foe. Can't use him again.
Oh.
And then with Supergirl, all right. So we want Supergirl. But she can't be Kryptonian, so we're gonna make some really weird, stupid comic sci-fi stuff.
Okay.
To make Supergirl, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, but then later on they decided when they did Batman and Superman the comic. They largely in the 2000s they went, yeah, screw that.
We're just gonna bring back Supergirl.
Like they went, yeah, screw that rules. Everyone can get kryptonite, and also we're gonna get Supergirl, but this time, but they decided, okay,
you know, like from Krypton, you know, not this weird sci-fi.
But they did do some modifications.
Okay.
Let's not get into the modifications. I think they'll be too much.
So you know that Superman Batman film that features Supergirl?
Yeah, I know that one.
That's the comic. That's the comic, the movie adaptation of the comic.
Ah, okay.
So that's what they did to modify.
Alright then.
Thus began Darkseid's obsession with the blonde girl. With the blondie.
Oh, okay. I like that movie. It was fun.
That was good.
It was. It was good. Especially the fight at the end.
Yeah. Alien shit shoots an angel ray? Okay. Oh my gosh. Supergirl's an angel? Oh my gosh. The Dead Sea Scrolls. They're real. We got build the Evangelions right now. Ah. Alright then. Wow.
But I think Crisis is one of those books that you should read, though I'm not gonna pick it up anytime soon.
Okay.
We're probably gonna read this for Comic Crypt at some point.
I could go with or without it.
Okay.
But one thing that we really should do, Legends. I loved Legends.
All right,
Whoa.
let's go to our next one.
This
Alright.
is out of all the comics I've been reviewing, easily the best one.
Really?
By far. It was
6 parts.
concise. What?
6 parts.
Yeah. It's concise. It has good themes. Good. It has the characters all. It's not just this super crossover that is kind of a mess.
Okay.
Like Crisis on Infinite Earths and a lot of the Infinity Saga was. There's a decent amount of superheroes, but all of them matter and all of them did some really cool stuff. And then there's a whole heck of a lot of stuff. It was sold to me as a sequel to Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Okay.
Not really.
Not really.
It's kind of its own thing.
Ah.
And it's more setting up a lot. It's not really it's more like it's more like one of the big start comic for starter arc for post crisis.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the premise?
Just a second, I'm gonna take a sip of water.
All right.
It's gonna dry.
It didn't make any sense, Ray. I don't know. It's a very interesting idea. Supergirl as an angel or some shit.
Much like having giant robots being part of history.
Oh yeah, there was a scene in Crisis on Infinite Earths where some of the superheroes time travel back, and they end up. I did not know this existed before, but there is a group called the I forget the name of it. But the gist of it is that they fought using a tank that was possessed by the ghost of a Confederate soldier.
That is.
And they had the Confederate flag.
That is fun.
So they were fighting Germans, using the ghost of a Confederate general or something piloting a tank.
Taking the phrase "South shall rise again" to a whole new meaning. Okay. Wow. Is there anything wacky like that in Legends?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Cool.
Not like that, but it is. It's kind of a wacky situation.
All right.
All right. So
what is Legends? Oh, sorry.
So the premise of Legends is that Darkseid has a new great scheme.
Oh.
Well, the sod kind of comes up with it to it's called Operation Humiliation.
Okay.
So do any of you know who G. Gordon Godfrey is?
Oh, we did encounter a bit of him.
We did?
Oh,
when?
Is it part of remember that Wonder Woman issue that was literally pages of text with photos?
Oh, that one. Wait, is he like was he like the journalist or something who wrote that?
Yeah, he's the jerk journalist who was like like in Young Justice season 3. Also, he was season 2 where
he was in Justice League.
Are you?
He's
did not watch.
News reporter always yelling about the superheroes.
Oh, okay.
So on the surface, respected psychologists and news personality, because they hated psychologists back then. Over in comics, they yeah.
Okay, psychologists. No way.
Therapy and psychology is kind of it's a bit of a quack
weakness.
Yeah, it's a bit of bullshitters.
Okay.
And also it's probably personal because of the Comics Code Authority was led by a psychiatrist.
What?
who was kind of
I did not know that.
a bit of a quack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But G. Gordon Godfrey on the surface is sort of like a J. Jonah Jameson type character, raging a psychiatrist and news personality raging against superheroes.
Yeah.
He's actually a new god that has influence superpowers and is backed by Darkseid.
Okay. Wow.
Which was
Very interesting. Okay.
Which was I knew that he was at some sort of connection to Darkseid. I just thought he was like backed by him or something. I didn't know he was like literally a new god.
I knew he had like influence powers. But
yeah.
Oh gosh, he's an influencer. We gotta stop him.
This is old school influencer.
Yeah, it's not kind of. It's kind of a topical book.
Okay.
Because Darkseid sends a few monsters to Earth.
All right.
And one of them is sort of positioned to be killed by Captain Marvel or Shazam.
Okay.
And then Billy Batson, transforms and he's like, "Oh shit, what have I done?" When really it was an inside job. They purposely made that monster die because that sort of not monster, the supervillain die.
Okay.
And that sort of gives a sort of crisis moment for Billy Batson, and he's like, "All right, I'm not going to be superhero anymore."
Okay.
And that's sort of like the sort of and G. Gordon Godfrey sort of takes over the news meeting. He's like, "Hey, look at this! He's a killer. You're a killer. All the superheroes are evil, and they're corrupting the children.
They're corrupting the children.
They are subverting."
Yeah!
Which is ironic because G. Gordon Godfrey ends up smacking a kid later.
Okay, he hits a kid. All right, hits a child. All right.
I mean, he literally works for DC's version of the devil. So would hit a child is on the books.
All right, it's a kid.
But and he starts to use his influence powers to influence the masses to start to hate costume superheroes. And they're all sort of like foaming. They all eventually become like foaming at the mouth fanatics. I really want to get into spoilers about this, but it's so good, and
I'm looking.
We really have to do this for comic.
Legends.
Changus.
Okay. Yeah.
Changus, just to get some juicy.
All right.
Ronald Reagan gets involved.
Reagan.
And also,
they actually had people respect in this one.
Mr.
You don't Changus, you don't know how literal that is.
Mr. Superman, tear down this wall. Reagan.
No, it's funnier. I'm just reading the Ronald. Fearing widespread panic, President Ronald Reagan declares martial law and bans all superhero activities in America.
Bedrooms.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this moment!
Oh my gosh! They're trying to attack the president! But don't worry, he's. Whoa! That's the power of Republicans or whatever. Republicans gives you super strength. Being a Democrat lets you, I don't know, have flight and shit. Well, and then centralists, you know, centrists. I don't know. They
Did nothing.
You get both.
yeah. They no. I like Master. The centrists do nothing. That's great. Okay.
This, it has a bit of there eventually the Phantom Stranger ends up on Apocalypse, and he sort of has a back and forth with Darkseid over the course of the issues, and as plays it at a lot of the themes. There's the I don't really want to get into this, but this really should be a comic crypt of its own.
Yeah, there's
Like
Okay.
it,
so
it
much.
really should. It is really good.
So Trump.
But
has
I can tell you,
superpowers,
it's the I'll save sort of like the themes and stuff like that for later.
right? Okay.
But this is a big introductory issue because at the end, the Justice League International is formed.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
this is
your
the first-
favorite, your favorite comic.
Your favorite group of your favorite bunch with your boy.
Guy Gardner has a significant role in this book,
Is that why you like this?
and of course, Guy Gardner was right.
Now I know why.
Was he the one that Godfrey was evil?
No, but he's like, all right, I just saved your life. Why are you attacking me? Get the fuck out of here.
Now I know why he likes this book. Yeah, Sky Gardner. That's funny. So Trump has superpowers, Ray? Yeah, but that means Biden and Obama also have superpowers, Ray.
Why? Listen. Why do you think he survived the shot to the head? Luck? God? No, it was because he had invulnerability. And the bullet could not pierce skin.
Why do you think Joe Biden's still alive, Ray? Superpowers, man. Joe Biden's never dying anytime soon, no matter how old he gets.
He's just gonna slowly get more decrepit and like a raisin, but he's never actually gonna die.
Superpowers, man. Hell, you ever wonder how what's his name? Oh my gosh,
You think of that, but this is the first appearance of the Suicide Squad. Amanda Waller and Rick Flag Jr. This was the.
That's who I was thinking of, Carter. You ever wonder how Carter lasted so long, Ray? Superpowers.
This is the first appearance of post-crisis Wonder Woman. She wasn't in the new history of the DC. She shows up in the middle of things. She wasn't there from the beginning. Black Canary was actually in the actually replaced her as the founding member of the Justice League.
Yeah, Cengiz, remember what we read at George Price's run. This is congruent. So she was busy up in Boston trying to prevent the world from nuking itself.
Right. And then
she shows up for like 2 pages and just like disappears. What's that meme? What's that meme of Tuxedo Max?
My job here is done.
My job here is done.
You didn't do anything. Just leave.
That's just Wonder Woman.
Yeah, well, look, she was busy trying to set up her. Look, she was either busy trying to stop World War II, or busy with Themyscira at the moment, or trying to go on a date with Superman.
This is also the sort of integrate. There's also the sort of when they first integrate Captain Marvel and the Charleston comic characters into DC, because Blue Beetle and Captain Marvel first show up in here. They do. This 6 issues are just. It's a very meaty bunch, and I had such fun with it.
Okay.
Do you guys have any other questions?
No, I am looking forward to reading it when you put it up on Comic Crypt. I would also say, if you want to kind of continue a bit on that kick, I should do read George Price's Wonder Woman. It is an awesome run.
I have it. I have the first. I have a trade paperback volume of it. I'm thinking about maybe like if I really enjoy it, I'll probably throw that out or like give it to a library or something or sell it, and then get pick up an omnibus.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there is no omnibus.
Okay.
You have to get the trade
so I'll just pick up the 4 trade paper. Yeah. But
but you also.
But I'm kind of juggling a lot right now. I want to finish up. I'm gonna finish up the second volume of the second more of a trade hardback of John Byrne's Superman, and then I'll read that volume of Wonder Woman. But I'm kind of juggling a lot right now. I'm also going through Teen Titans.
Yeah, because we gotta read that Judas contract to Tuck.
And I'm gonna read Armor Wars and Captain America No More. So I'm doing a lot.
Yeah, Captain America No More is apparently that run is very good in general, but man, that one volume was so good.
Yeah, I like that. Does Reagan show up more? That's my question.
So for the you got to put that Judas contract with Slade, and then you have the Titans heads as the kids.
Alright, I'll do that. I could do that.
Yeah, I gave you that format for a reason.
I know. Hold on. I'm still. I'll work on it. I got.
You probably could have finished it while we were talking.
I'm not opening up Adobe while we're doing a podcast anymore.
I'm joking.
For some
just getting on you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but for some reason though, when I have Adobe open, it's starting to crash OBS a lot. So I'm not gonna have that open while we're streaming anymore.
Okay.
Yep. So let's go from the world of DC to the world to another world of Tokyo.
Tokyo. We're finally getting back to weep stuff. Let's go.
So I did not have. So I was hoping to do Ninja Gaiden Black, but it's taking so long. So this is I have my 2 backups.
Okay.
Because I did want to talk to you about the series that I've been reading. So, this is a Shonen Jump series, and it's apparently the mangaka did a previous series called Tokyo Revengers. And there was an anime adaptation. So this is his sequel. So here is my pitch.
Okay.
It's the Yakuza.
All right.
In a post-apocalyptic scenario, Japan.
Okay.
With powers.
But he already got Yakuza already have powers. You see what Kiryu does on a daily basis?
With superpowers. Oh yeah. Okay. Speaking of Kiryu, so let's talk about our main character. So in this world, so imagine if Kiryu Kazuma. Not only has his adopted children, and he's also has a genetic son, a biological son. But also imagine Kiryu as being, instead of like leaving the Yakuza, and trying to be alone and getting dragged in, he was in charge. Until the beginning of the story. So the story begins with his death. He dies, like, seems under normal causes or mysterious. Some circumstance. He's now dead, and now his son is expected to take over his place. And he and his best friends, which is that blonde hair boy on the left behind him.
Okay.
Like, he is his adopted brother, right? So a lot of the high-ranking Yakuza members are adopted members of his family because again, much like Kiryu, he has very high standards of honor about the Yakuza. Like, this is what we are expected to be as Yakuza. So, like, you know, he's a swell guy. That's like the impression.
Okay.
But then, so when that happens, the son decided, I'm gonna have my friend take over the Yakuza, be the boss, because even though he's expected to take over, he doesn't have the charisma, in his opinion, and he didn't really want the power.
Oh, okay.
Well, after that decision, which is the shock of everyone, putting fractures, a meteor hit Japan.
Oh, awesome.
So, hit Tokyo specifically, and now it's a postal. So now Tokyo is Gotham after the earthquake. So very little support there, and it's under emergency services. Just chaos everywhere, and then the Yakuza took over. And unfortunately for our main duo, at the moment, their other adoptive siblings, most of them, just decided, we're just going to carve up territory.
All right.
So now it's time to play the Yakuza Zori, like in the Yakuza games, where our main character is going to go and beat the crap out of her.
Okay.
Like, that's the best summary. It's like the Yakuza games, but with superpowers. So the way...
But where's the conspiracy?
There was a conspiracy with the female lead. So the second arc, so the first arc introduced a brother who has like a black hole power, like super gravity power to kind of set up like, here is the ultimate test for our heroes, and that type of thing.
Okay.
But the girl who's behind him, behind our main character up front, the guy with a glowing face, I'll explain the power system soon enough. But her parents were scientists that was experimenting this element called the Daybreak Ore.
Okay.
And it's because of this element that we get the power system, and then governments came over and killed them all.
Of course, that's the government.
Of course.
Because it's the government. And then during that arc, we had like a cop who was all about anti-Yakuza because of a personal vendetta. You got your government conspiracy arc, and most likely there's gonna be more. This is a new manga where it just entered its first tournament arc, so I'm expecting there's gonna be another conspiracy. Yep.
Remember, Chinese, there's always a...
This is the shonen. Remember, shonens.
Why does it
must
need
have tournament arcs?
Why does it need a tournament arc?
Because his brother.
About gang wars.
Because the brother. The situation is that while it's much like a Yakuza story. Just think of Yakuza logic from the games, where just because you're in the gang war, our main characters are being honorable. Like, they are the heroic, what you expect of Yakuza. Like, they care for the common man. They don't really want to fight, beat the crap out of their siblings, adopted siblings, because family bond, unless they have to. All that cliche stuff. Essentially, a person they were trying to help, their sister, was captured by one of the adopted siblings who was more morally dubious, and he hosted a tournament of all the other Yakuza organizations for fun, to show their power.
Okay.
Essentially.
All right, then.
So they just the Yakuza is essentially running Tokyo right now.
And they
Because-
they decided, you know what would be fun now that we're in charge? Tournament arc.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay.
And plus it's a shonen. You need a tournament arc most of the time.
I'm not
anyway.
really big on tournament arcs.
I actually do like tournament arcs.
It's
fun.
I don't mind them.
I think it's a bit overused, but I do like them.
I
Well,
don't.
yeah, it's overused. It's overused, but it's fun.
I don't mind them. I'm not really big on when tournament arcs. I think it just depends on just how long a tournament arc lasts. Like I don't really want it to
This
be.
one is seems to be more on a good pace.
Okay.
Very quickly.
Okay then.
At most, like, we have gone for the first 2 fights and it was in 1 issue each.
Oh, okay. That seems like a good pace.
Chapter. Yeah, we're in a. They're doing with the mooks first, and then we're probably going to get into the more heavy heading step on the characters that we're building up throughout the arc.
Okay.
But the power system, just to essentially this meteor crash, you had a wish upon it, and you gain a superpower related to it, but also it has to be attached to. Some of them are attached to specific objects of personal importance to them. So, the main character, man, I forgot the main character's name. I am so sorry. Let me just pull it up.
Okay.
I am just so used to. His name is Hai. The main character is Hai Baru Yotsurugi,
Okay.
and yeah, and his friend is the 12th adopted son, Terasu.
Mm.
And they all share this same. So it's Hai. So Hirabu's ability is essentially a big glowing hand that is very powerful.
Okay.
Like that can go increase in power level based on the amount of will. It's like your standard the protagonist power. But the thing is that it's attached to he has to carry his father's bullet.
Mm.
A bullet that his father gave him
Okay.
to kind of remind him of like it's like a personal thing of like as his father's known for having his hand punch as hard as a bullet,
Okay.
just how strong it was. And then Terasu's ability is essentially making an energy shield, or now is can make into an energy sword.
Okay.
And then there's other fun ones, like they have a sister who's a lawyer, and
Lawyer.
and she's a nice lawyer. So,
No,
yes, it's fiction.
No, I just find it funny how like you got all these people in the Yakuza and they got like powers and stuff, and then there's just lawyer.
Yep, she purposely is like, yeah, I don't want to do the Yakuza stuff, but I'm gonna be a lawyer. But anyway, her ability is to shoot rockets, which is cool. Like she summons rockets,
Oh, okay.
which is, and then the main girl behind them, she can turn invisible. It can make stuff invisible.
Oh, okay. Watch out, Sue Storm. You got competition.
Yeah, her ability is literally disappear.
Disappear. Okay. So we got.
Yeah, like you got one of the big guys, big nemesis characters is Gravity, and then the one who's hosting the tournaments is like based on like a phoenix motif, so like some form of phoenix power.
Okay.
And he's kind of psychotic. But
Okay.
what's hilarious is one of the brothers is, of course, he's that bald guy on the back left.
Okay.
And he doesn't have an Astro. He's just that strong. They go with that.
Check out Streaming Backroom.
Okay. Oh my.
I've already shown this to Ninjato, so.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's SpongeBob.
It's SpongeBob.
Watch it.
watch it. Okay.
It's just a few seconds long.
What am I seeing here?
Wait.
Oh, it's I can tell already. Hold on, I see what we're dealing with. Wait, hold on. Where's my window capture? Oh, that's too big. Too big. There we go. Alright.
Well, I guess it's up to me.
I guess it's up to me.
I'll just sneak over, unseen, and catch him by surprise.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Master Chick. Very cool. Miss Appear! Now you see her. Now you don't. Alright then. So that's her power. It's just Sue. Okay then.
Yeah, a little bit more to it than that, but yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Well, that and force fields.
Oh, true. Force.
Yeah, she does not have force fields. It's not force fields this time.
Ah.
Well, technically, okay, here's a fun fact. Technically, Sue's power is not invisibility and force fields, is to control light.
Ah. Okay. Wait, so she could just make light solid?
Yeah, that's why when you watch that Fantastic Four trailer, when they kind of turn to Sue using her powers, it has like a Aurora Borealis around her.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora
At this
Borealis.
time of day, at this location, located entirely within Sue Storm.
Yes.
Can I see it? No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like the lights. She controls the light spectrum.
Okay.
And then you have like another one who has like a fox abilities, like animal based ability. And essentially when they activate their abilities, most of the time they're kind of glowing. Like that. Like the arm, like glowing, but in different different colors, I assume.
Okay.
If they make it into the anime. But yeah, this is just a fun comic. Fun manga to read.
Okay. How many?
Yeah, it's been like.
Oh no, I'll let you finish.
I don't know how long
Hey, Nick.
has.
Oh, hey, Nick.
It's not yet 52. It's not yet like it's like a good like probably 30.
30?
Yeah, 39.
Ooh.
39 issues. 39.
Okay.
So we have gone through 2 major arcs. I would say, because we got like the introductory with the brother, learning about the world and the powers, and then you got basically a whole mini arc and where there's a big battle in an oil tanker, where we learned about the Daybreak ore.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay then. All right. Sounds fun. But Tiger Drum negates all damage, so.
Well, we better bring in the hunter.
Well, tell me when someone does a Tiger Drop, and then I'll read it just because I'll be like, hey, it's the thing that Kiryu does in the game. No, but for real, it sounds fun. It sounds fun. Okay, neat.
How are you doing, Nick, by the way?
Nick?
Nicholas?
Oh, no.
Nick?
Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Are you there, Nick? Oh,
Why
no.
My voice
Oh, there.
My mic disconnected for some fucking reason.
Oh.
Oh, it's just Discord. Discord does that all the time.
Yeah.
Alright.
How's it going?
Good.
Alright.
All right, I was doing the hunter thing because it's actually a reference to the next one
we can do.
Hunter? Okay.
Yep.
What do witches
I'll
have to do
explain.
with
So-
hunting?
Well, so for first off, witches are basically hunters, and second off, the main character is actually a hunter.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Ichi the Witch, is seems to be on the internet. I notice a lot more, getting traction, and I was first attracted by the art because Serena kept posting it on the Discord when it was coming out, and it was like, oh, this looks art. Interesting. I want to check it out, and yeah, this is pretty fun. So the premise is that Ichi is a male witch in a world where magic is only for women.
Wait,
And the reason why it
Wouldn't he
happened,
be a wizard then?
nope, they're called witches in this setting.
Okay. Okay then. Sorry.
So-
you're not I can't. Man, now I can't. Now I can't say.
Which is
"You're a
just
wizard."
gender neutral at this point.
Yeah, but
It became gender neutral.
yeah, but I can't make the. I can't make the joke now. You're a wizard now, Harry.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about that. So
All right. He doesn't care about that.
So our main story begins in the mountains. Where Ichi lives, and he's a feral hunter. He hunts animals all day in the woods, having a decent life, and then when he came across a creature called a magic who was being hunted, who he saw was like this awesome prey because it's like a giant fantasy monster. But before he can engage it, the magic got encountered by the lady in the background, the dark lady, the one that everyone's just fawning over right now.
Okay.
Who is Descaras, the Abyssal Witch, and she is the most powerful witch in this setting.
All right.
And she's been after this witch, this magic called King Oro, for a long time, and like he hates humanity, just wants to. All that whole stuff. And
All right.
unfortunately, there's a problem with in this setting, magics. So witches use magics from magics.
Oh, so.
But in order to get magics with a J, to use magic with a G, you had to complete a challenge.
Okay.
And it really depends on the magics.
Okay. There's
And
a lot of magic.
look, it's a fantasy world with magic, and then they call creatures with magics.
Okay.
With a J and a K. I'm not the one who decided to write this setting this way.
Okay.
So, for example, there was a later magic creature who was like this shark creature who can freeze people. That her challenge was to make herself beautiful. And what Descaras and then another witch thought was dressing her up, putting on makeup, all that other stuff, like all the the typical girly stuff. No, she did not want that. Ichi interpreted that as basically turning her into sushi, and that's how he won. Yeah. Look,
Okay.
remember, shonen anime. Remember, always expect a funny solution to a lot of the time.
Okay then. I see.
Which this comic is. There's a lot of humorous moments. So yeah, you complete the challenge. They become a rock. You grab the rock, and it sticks with you until you die.
Oh.
And then they're released back out in the wild.
Okay.
But unfortunately, back at the beginning of the story, Oro's rule is that no woman can scratch his heart, which is how you get the magic. You kind of have to stop the heart.
So it's like a flip of that scene from Lord of the Rings. No woman can harm me. I'm no
It
woman.
it's basically, yeah, that's what happened. And then he fell into Ichi's trap, and then Ichi stabs him in the heart, and thus he becomes a wizard. I mean, a witch. And now everyone's just confused how to deal with this fact. And basically, Dakaris basically becomes his mentor.
Okay.
And Oris's ability, it doesn't have the Oris's ability is very powerful and ridiculous. His power is that every time he uses the spell, it goes to the supermax settings. So he can't just make a tiny fireball. He basically levels a huge strip of makes a huge fireball. Like when he grabs it, he makes a huge corridor of energy, destroying a huge portion of the forest that he lives in. He was so stressed out that he used a restorative magic and restored it back to normal, but it knocked him out for a few days because, you know, they still have like that inner energy reserves rule. But it's, yeah, he can't use.
Wow.
Nah. But what makes it. So you not only have like this fun fantasy world with these fun rules regarding magics and stuff, and also the characters are fun. Desecrates is very funny because she's like the most powerful wizard, and she is kind.
Okay.
And very laid back as a mentor. But she is very arrogant as well, and very vain about her beauty.
Okay. I see.
It's done in a fun way. And she is also incredibly nervous.
Okay.
Incredibly nervous because Ichi is insane.
Okay, like, what do you mean by insane?
Because he grew up, basically he was abandoned as a child, and he had to live hunting in the woods since childhood. He had like one other guy who was a hunter. To train him on necessary hunting skills, but that was after he'd had some time being a lone hunter. So he has like this code where it's like the rules of nature. If a magic is purposely harming humans, he's gonna go at it. But when he gets his eyes on the prey, he becomes obsessive. His brain patterns is way before. Like in the latest chapter, he was given a prophecy because he encountered what's going to be the final boss.
Okay.
Which is this magic that can wipe out, that nearly wiped out an entire, like, blinked the town out of existence. Like if it weren't for Ichi and Desecris, that town and all those people would have been dead. Like teleported to another dimension.
Okay.
And the prophecy is that same magic is going to try to destroy the world, but Ichi, who is labeled as the chosen one.
Okay, so he's a chosen one.
Well, yep, makes sense. He's the only male witch in the setting. Makes sense.
All right.
Well, would have the chance to defeat him, but at the cost of his own life. So, okay, everyone, have a little brainstorm. What do normal shonen protagonists in all of its range normally react to that?
Massive amount of bitches on his dick.
Okay.
Okay, like normal. I'm talking about shonen. We're not talking about seinen,
No,
okay?
Sorry.
Remember, we're in the younger ones.
I'll I don't know. Only thing I really know is whatever they're gonna do in Shonen is just gonna drag on. Like.
Okay, I'll explain. So you got characters like Goku and Luffy who doesn't understand it.
Okay.
Right, they should never care. You got characters like Deku who thinks about it like it's a struggle.
Okay.
Like he has to really think about it. Like it becomes an important moment of character realization. And then you got characters like Jotaro, where it's all inwards, but he's gonna accept it. Ichi is like, I get to hunt this powerful magic. Sign me up. Like he has like that expression of like he doesn't just treat hunting like it's a necessary evil or like it's part of survival. No, it's like he's an animal. Like, yes, I can do. Oh yeah.
Hunting is life. Okay.
Yeah, that's for him. He gets excited to hunt strong prey. Like, as much as Goku is, gets hyped up with fighting strong opponents, he likes hunting strong prey.
So is the Goku meme with the prowlers and just I heard you're pretty strong.
Also Goku. Also, biblically accurate Goku should sound like a country hick. I have spoken.
Thank you, Nick.
That is so true. Same with Chi-Chi.
Yes. Honestly, I like the idea that hers is even stronger.
Which it makes it funnier because she's a princess.
Yeah.
What about Goku?
And funny enough, Gohan should actually sound eloquent.
Yeah. Gohan is like super elegant. He should sound British.
Okay, what about Goten?
He sounds like Goku.
Yeah, he's basically a clone of his dad.
Okay.
Like that's the whole point. The whole point is that Gohan was treated as like Goten was purposely to be raised like Goku because Chi-Chi wanted Goku to have like a second Goku.
Okay. I heard you're pretty strong.
Yeah, but also in terms of art, this art is very beautiful to look at. Like
I do like the art style.
Yeah, you got like a good art style, and I'm not sure what's the Monika's previous work or whether this is their first work. But definitely giving a lot of chance to like show off beautiful dresses, beautiful characters look beautiful, but also you got like moments where it's like purposely written more simply for comedic effect. Like this isn't a serious shonen. This is still lighthearted adventure, but very good artwork, very detailed, and also some very fun solutions to problems. Like there's a moment like before they met like the magic god world ending magic, they were hunting. He was hunting, competing with an ice witch to find a mushroom magic. And he puts while she is like using the ice witch was like using massive waves of ice to find the magic. He was putting on the gloves and mask, which makes it another differentiate because he uses his hunting skill set, which gives him a unique advantage over the witches who relies on using spells that they have acquired.
Our magic is not working. Why don't we just stab the guy?
Yeah, no, his first solution is always stab first. like the way he encountered the magic is like he goes up and you try to stab him with a knife. He doesn't use a bow. He doesn't use it. He does knife first.
Knife first, and then if that doesn't work, and then magic's the last resort. Okay, I guess I'll have to use magic. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my 3 magics.
But what about a magic knife? Ooh, I'm thinking.
Haven't developed that yet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will develop a magic knife, or and then maybe an arrow where he whistles and it will just launch at the enemy like Yondo.
Yondo?
I'm doing a Guardians of the Galaxy joke.
Yondu.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Man, I'm sorry, Peter. Yondo may, but just remember, Yondo may not have been your father. May not have been your father, but he was your daddy. Okay.
It does sound like a Star Wars name.
Yondo. Master Yondo, there's too many of them. What are we going to do?
Whistle.
Master Yondo, the 501st Legion is attacking us. What shall we do?
Yondo does not sound. Actually does not sound like a Jedi name. It sounds like a random bounty hunter name.
It does sound like a bounty hunter name. Yondo.
Yondo, I have hired you specifically to find Luke Skywalker. You have failed me. Boba, it's your
For the
turn.
last time.
No, Lord Vader! Ah! Boba, go find Luke. Okay. All right. Ooh. This sounds fun. This sounds really fun.
Yeah.
How far is this?
It's a little bit less than that.
Okay.
So it's probably around. It came out in September.
September.
So it's still pretty early on in its run.
Oh, okay.
But since like the internet is like thirsting over Discaris right now.
Okay. You didn't really like her?
Yeah, they're kind of thirsty, and then like they're calling her like Goji 2.0 from Jujutsu Kaisen. If you ever saw that show, but
Goji? Godzilla's
the mentor figure.
Oh,
His name is like Goji or something like that.
I don't know. I'm
He's the guy with the blindfold on.
I know. I'm honestly not gonna ever really watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm not either.
I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen just seems like it's the thing, you know. I don't know. It's like everyone's talking about it. Like, oh my gosh, it's the hip shonen. You know, like it's like the like I don't know the way to talk about it. It's like the next Naruto. And it's like it's cool. I don't know if I really want to watch it.
Alright, speaking of hip anime, what's fun about watch a show about a boy without balls.
I'll have you know, the show about a boy without his ball. I'll have you know, he doesn't lose his balls until like halfway through the first season. Okay. All right. I'll have you know that.
Look, it's still weird that they have to.
Look,
why?
Because the Japanese are weird, okay? It's not my fault that they have a yokai who literally in Japanese folklore, his whole thing is it eats people's genitals, okay? I didn't come up with that, okay? Japanese folklore is just weird, okay? Like you don't see, you know, like you don't see anywhere in the Bible about like a demon possessing a guy and then Jesus has to, you know, expel the demon because he stole that guy's balls. It's like, who are you? My name is Legion, for we have many balls.
His balls. Let's be honest, he probably ate a guy's balls.
So like that, I don't know. Japanese folklore just has more stuff like that. Okay.
Okay, so how does aliens fit in all this?
We're not entirely sure at the moment. All we know is there's some connection going on. But there is that. So
Okay, so let's learn about
Dandadan. So this was a paid review by a boy, not the last one, who is not here. Unfortunately, not here to hear my thoughts on Dandadan. So this was a paid review, which, by the way, paid reviews are still a thing. We gotta get to all the other paid review stuff. We gotta watch Chelsea stuff. We gotta watch G Savior and all that. So we're gonna get to that eventually. But just saying, paid reviews are still a thing. So this was a paid review from Not. I think he paid like $40 for it. Yeah. He paid $40, and he wanted us to watch Dandadan. So we watched Dandadan. This is the big new the big new anime going on right now that everyone likes. And yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's really fun so far. I wouldn't say anything like that's necessarily making me go like, oh yes, I want to see more. But like after watching the first season, it's like, yeah, I'll watch the second season. But also just because I kind of feel like I have to. This show, the one big crime at the very end that I do not like: cliffhanger hanging. I don't like it. You're gonna end your season on a cliffhanger. Like I know second season's already been greenlit and all that. Like it's supposed to premiere sometime like I think like June or July this year in the summer. So wait, I have to like the Wikipedia page pulled up in front of me. Give me 1 second. Yeah, July this year. So July this year there'll be a second season. So there's that. Basic premise. The whole idea is essentially, you got our two protagonists. You got a high school girl named Momo Ayase, and you got a high school boy named Ken Takaru, and they are what you would say they believe in the occult, and the occult here in this show / manga. This is also a manga. I haven't read the manga yet, but the occult here is sort of treated as both for supernatural stuff and also like aliens. They're kind of bunched together, or when they talk about like the occult. So Momo is a girl who believes in the supernatural, the ghosts, but does not believe in aliens. And Ken, who is nicknamed Okarun, Okarun believes in aliens, but he doesn't believe in ghosts. So the two literally are just beefing with each other, and then eventually it leads to them taking a bet, saying, okay, oh yeah, I bet you to go to a haunted site. Oh yeah, well, if I'm gonna go to a haunted place, then you gotta go to a place that is known for high extraterrestrial activity.
Let me guess. They meet ghost aliens.
There's no ghost alien, but there are ghost aliens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So they don't believe. So one doesn't believe in aliens, one doesn't believe in ghosts. It turns out both are real, and there is something linking the two together, but they haven't really told what it is that's linking the two together. All we know is there is something that connects aliens and supernatural beings. So they're both real. Momo is literally abducted by aliens whose whole bit is they want to steal people's genitals, because the aliens cannot reproduce that way. So they're gonna literally steal Momo's genitals so that way they can reproduce. And then meanwhile, Okarun ends up in a haunted place, and then he meets the yokai Turbo Granny, which turns out is an actual real yokai in Japanese, folklore. There's literally a yokai called Turbo Granny that's just straight up eats people's, genitals. I don't know why the Japanese are like that, but they are. they thought of that in their folklore. So he ends up encountering Turbo Granny, and then he accidentally gets possessed by her. So both of them are proven right, and then basically shenanigans happens from there. Momo essentially learns how to use psychic. Eventually finds out she can use psychic abilities. So like what is it like? It's like the Sonic fan dub. Psychic attack. Oh.
Also, hold that thought, Genghis. I have command.
Oh my goodness! It's Saturday. How can there be a command on Saturday, Nick?
It's not Megatron.
Oh my goodness. Nick, you watched Dandadan with me, but it's like you're like, no, Transformers is more important.
Is Transformers not more important?
I do like Transformers more, so.
There you go.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. What am I even dealing with here, Nick? Hold on.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah, sure. What are today's memes? Cheetor? What? Cheetor? What's he doing here? Okay. So, alright then. I guess Cheetor's here.
He's an Autobot, Genghis. He's one of the cadets.
I thought he was a Maximal.
Genghis, Cyberverse, he was an Autobot.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we got Cheetor. Hey guys, what's the scariest movie you've ever watched? For me, it's gotta be It. The Thing. For me, it's Alien. The chest burster scene, man. High School Musical. Explain yourself. At school, I got scared that everyone's gonna randomly get up and start singing and dancing, and I would be the only one who doesn't know the word. Okay. What brought this up?
I wanted to do more stuff with the cadets.
Okay.
All right.
And just the
all right,
Autobots in general.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting. So back to the genitalia stealing aliens and ghosts.
Oh, I see. Ninjago doesn't really care about Transformers, but genitalia, that's important. So, okay.
I wouldn't have expected that from him.
Oh, I know. So.
Oh, come on!
All right. So where was I? Oh yeah. So Momo has psychic attack abilities, so she can use psychic abilities. Something to do with like aura and chakra. I don't know. And then meanwhile, Okaru literally ends up gaining the abilities of Turbo Granny. So now he could transform into like a possessed demon form, essentially. So.
Oh great. So he's Double Man.
In a sense, something like that. Some similar, I guess, idea. But every time Okarun transforms into like his yokai form, he has like it's like a multiple personality sort of thing. Like it's still him, but what happens is when he transforms, he goes from
personality shit.
So Okarun in general is very like.
Oh, Devil Man.
So in a sense, so Okarun, but Akira, but after Akira got possessed, his personality shift was like permanent, like for both. For both.
That's the only difference.
Okarun is a very timid boy. He has so much low self-esteem, like so low self-esteem. It actually gets to the point where it kind of gets a bit annoying.
He's
like,
a beta. He becomes a beta.
You're a beta male, Okarun. And then turns him into an alpha male. But the only problem is...
Oh no, an Andrew Tate follower?
No, it's a joke. So he goes from a timid boy to nihilist.
No.
Oh man, that's exhausting.
So I don't know. So he goes from like this like timid, nerdy behavior to a guy who's just constantly going, what's the point? I'm too bummed out. Man, I don't want to do this. Okarun,
So it's just a stubbornness in reality.
Okarun, you got beat up the alien. Fine. I guess. So there we go.
Okarun, if you defeat this ghost, you will get your balls back. I don't care.
Okay. That's fine. So, and then basically, this starts a whole, essentially relationship between Momo and Okarun, where they're slowly becoming friends and all that, and then you could tell there's a bit of feelings, a bit more than just friend feelings, blossoming between the two, and then in the meanwhile, because of their new abilities and stuff, they just keep running into supernatural and alien encounters. Apparently, also we now note that cryptids are also related to aliens. So cryptids like Nessie or like Bigfoot, they're related to aliens. And this is also where I learned that Nick is really big into cryptids.
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
This kind of reminds me of Gantz a little bit.
Gantz?
It's a thing.
It's a very dark.
It's not dark. It is one of the stupidest edgy. It is stupid edgy.
Oh, okay. It's not edgy though.
Yeah.
This isn't edgy though.
Yeah, no, but it has a lot of alien stuff in it.
Oh, okay. So
I got a question. So where does the grandma fit in all this?
the quote unquote hot grandma that the internet loves. She's Momo's grandmother, and she's what is he? She's a spirit medium essentially. So she's a spirit medium, but then she also has experience with all the supernatural stuff. It's what is it? Well, I'm trying to think of a comparison here. It's she's pretty much Patrick Wilson, Ed Warren from the Conjuring movies. That's her role. She's like Patrick Wilson, Ed Warren in the Conjuring movies. That's her whole thing. So, and basically she helps Momo and Okarun deal with all the supernatural stuff. She doesn't believe in aliens, and to the point that literally when like she sees like a UFO, I'm sorry, UAP. Okay, that's its own thing. Fucking UAPs. When she says UAP in front of her, even then she's like, no. That's not an alien. That's obviously some kind of yokai. So
this is the government.
No, she doesn't believe in the government sort of thing. More like she just says, "Oh,
the government doesn't exist." You hear that?
Exactly, the government doesn't exist. So basically going, it's just Momo and Okarun sort of doing all these occult shenanigans going on, while at the same time they're kind of getting to come closer. They're becoming more friends. In fact, you could argue that they're really starting to grow a deeper relationship, if you will. They have a lot of feelings for each other, very clearly romantic. So on one hand, this show is very much, you know, like kind of like, you know, like, you know, shonen sort of thing, like, you know, like you gotta fight the evil, you know, spirits, or also the weird aliens who want to steal the genitals and stuff, and cryptids are here as well. And then on the other hand, at the same time, the other part of the show is basically, it's kind of a rom-com. It's like a high school rom-com between Momo and Okurun, and I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad, but the high school rom-com stuff can get kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't say bad, but like it's more like a subjective thing, you know, like what was it like there's straight up like in season 1 there's straight up like 3 episodes of the misunderstanding trope, and I do not like the misunderstanding trope. I'm not a big fan of it, where, you know, like oh Karun, I saw you with that girl, I saw you with that girl earlier today. No, you don't understand. It's not what you think. It's exactly what you think. I'm not talking to you, Okarun. No, Momo, please. You gotta listen. No, I'm not gonna listen to you. And it's like, no, not the misunderstanding trope. I don't like it. I don't like it. This better be resolved real quick. Otherwise, ooh boy. And then.
So this is basically Peter and Gwen.
Yeah. Oh,
in Spider-Man.
That actually explains a lot why. That actually explains a lot why I prefer him with MJ. Just talk to her, Peter. Gwen, just talk to Peter. So the misunderstanding.
Oh, just if we ever read the comics, it would be hilarious once we get to that point where you chickens goes, MJ, just talk to him.
Oh my god.
Peter, just talk to
I'm just not
like that.
I'm just not a big fan of the whole misunderstanding trope. Thankfully, it gets resolved pretty quickly. Well, by quickly I mean like this lasted for like 3 episodes, because like it starts off with like the misunderstanding trope, and then in the middle of it all you get aliens doing their shit. Also aliens can like teleport you to like extra dimensional, like, you know, zones and all that, and that's where they could do their things with like cryptids and all that. And then that's where you get like Nessie and stuff. Also one thing I gotta say also is this is all just one big Ultraman reference. So the main manga author of Dandadan, turns out he really likes tokusatsu. He really likes tokusatsu. There's a lot of Ultraman and references going on here. Nessie is just straight up Shin Godzilla. Like straight up. Nessie's just Shin Godzilla. The aliens are just straight up like from Ultraman. Like there's a Nick, like when we saw like the mantis shrimp alien and like doing his thing, I was like, that's just straight up Alien Boltan from Ultraman. Just straight up. No. So I that was really fun. It's like, wow, it's just Alien Boltan from Ultraman. Something just fell. It's my fan remote. Okay. Put you here, fan remote. Don't fall off my desk. Goodness gracious. So there's a lot of references to like tokusatsu stuff. The opening to this anime is really fun. It's a fun bop. It's a fun bop, but also like it's just like an Ultraman opening, like, and I really like that. But like the high school rom-com shenanigans, I don't mind, but then like it's just like more of like just my own like subjective opinions on like some of these tropes, like the misunderstanding trope. I don't really like. At the moment, starting with season, like the end of the season, and then it's gonna continue a bit into season 2 because they end on a fucking cliffhanger. Okurun is going through the jealousy arc right now because Momo's childhood friend / her, you know, childhood crush just reappeared in her life now, and he's like, oh gosh, no, competition. Oh, Oh gosh! And he has such.
Does he get his balls back?
He gets one of his balls back. At the moment he's still missing one of them.
It's the handshake meme. Hitler on the other side, Okarun. In the middle, having one ball.
Having one ball. Wait, when did Hitler lose his ball? When did that happen?
I don't know. He was supposed to have like one ball.
What?
That could be probably just propaganda though.
Okay. Okay then. So
I like to imagine otherwise though. Possibly during World War.
Oh, okay. World War One, he just lost a ball. Wow. So yeah, like, I guess I go in a little bit with the characters and stuff, right? So like, I talked a bit about Okarun. He's very low self-esteem, kind of a nerdy guy. He loves aliens, but he doesn't believe in ghosts.
You would love him, Nick.
Yes, I love Nick. Okay, there we go. I love Nick. You can clip that out of context. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Okay. So. So Okarun is very timid, very low self-esteem. He straight up just said he had no friends. Momo is like literally like the first friend he had in high school. It's like, your life is sad. Goodness gracious, you are a sad boy. And then when he transforms, he just becomes, this is a total bummer. Alright, Momo, I'll go fight that guy. And then meanwhile, Momo is a very assertive girl. She's what do you say? She's what do you call it?
Oh no, a strong independent woman. Run!
She's a strong independent. She's what's the Japanese term? She's SGD. Thank God SGD's not here. She's a gyaru. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Most likely not. So she's a gyaru Japanese girl. Best way I can describe, she's kind of a tomboy. That's there we go. That seems more appropriate. She's kind of a tomboy. She's kind of a tomboy. Very assertive. And then she's like the exact opposite personality-wise of Okarun, and then she has psychic abilities. Now, one thing that kind of leads her to liking Okarun, not just only because of their whole experiences going on, is because Okarun's real name is Ken Takakura, and Ken Takakura is actually the name of a real life Japanese actor. Like Ken Takakura was like a huge like Japanese actor, and so like back in this day. So Momo is like a huge nerd for Ken Takakura. Like so literally when she finds out that Okarun has the same name as the actor and says like line for line, word for word, like exact same lines as the actor in his movies, she's like, oh no, I'm having feelings for the nerd. Oh gosh. Like it's like, best way I could describe it, it's like imagine if someone was straight up just named John Wayne, right? You got John, there's a guy named John Wayne, and he says word for word lines from John Wayne movies.
I know 3 John Waynes, and one of them is evil.
so you got
John Wayne at the first Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Hey, I'm John Wayne, Pilgrims. Happy Thanksgiving, Pilgrims.
Thank you, Nick.
I hear John Wayne Bobbitt at the first Thanksgiving. Where's my penis, Pilgrims?
Actually, you know what? I think that John Wayne might be Okarun, because he also lost his penis, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So...
Gosh, let's hope there's no third Ken Takamura then.
Oh. So, like, but like, again, like, just imagine, like, you got a guy named John Wayne, and he says lines, word for word, from, like, John Wayne movies, and a girl falls in love with him because, oh my gosh, he's just like the actor John Wayne, and his name is John Wayne, but he's also a total nerd. Ah! So it's really, that's really funny. Like that's the best way I could describe it. So there's that. You got also some supporting cast and stuff. You got obviously the grandmother. She's a medium. She's the Patrick Wilson, Ed Warren of this happy bunch here. And then eventually the yokai who possessed Okurun, Turbo Granny, ends up becoming her own character, where basically what happens is, long story short, they somehow managed to get Turbo Granny's spirit inside of a cat doll, like a Neko doll, but her powers are still inside Okurun's body. So now Okurun can transform into his yokai form without Turbo Granny taking over his mind and possessing him and stuff. Now her spirit, mind, etc. is stuck in a cat doll. And fun fact I learned was that Turbo Granny's dub actor is Barbara Goodson. Ah! After
I was really about to do the same thing.
After 100 years, I'm free. Time to
years, I'm free.
time conquer Earth. So yeah, Turbo Granny is just she's just Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. So that's fun. Barbara Goodson, Rita Repulsa is Turbo Granny. So yeah. Meanwhile, by the way, we also watched this dub, and like, I think all the dub actors did a pretty good job here. I know, what was it, so I found out that Momo's dub actor, Abby Trott, she was in the, she was in the Netflix dub of Neon Genesis Evangelion, and then Matchstick, she was some like background characters in Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045. So there's that. Oh, she's also.
If she's like background characters, it doesn't really mean much to me.
Yeah, but I figure it'd be like it's like a neat little thing. Like, oh, she was in Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I guess.
So there's that. She's also in Persona. I don't know the character, so I don't.
Which game?
Persona 5.
What character?
Takumi. So I don't know who she is.
Alright, Ninja, what's the significance of that?
Ninja.
I think she is the shogi player? Or... Oh, she's the nurse.
Oh, she's the nurse?
She's the nurse that drugs the main character.
Oh.
That
That's
you
fun.
become her guinea pig.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
You know, unlicensed, under the table guinea pig.
Hold on, wait. I just realized for any like, big shonen people here who are listening in, Nezuko, Demon Slayer. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, does that mean she's also magic?
Who? Magic?
In Marvel Rival?
Wait, what? Oh, she is. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right then. So Momo's dub actor is Magic in Marvel Rivals. So there you go. Okurun's dub actor A.G. Beckles. I don't know much of what he's been in. I know Not told me he's been in some.
Wait, A.G. Beckles?
Yeah. You know him?
No, but I made you think I did.
Oh, okay. Wait, actually, I could just go to his IMDb page real quick. Hold on. Search by Google. Oh, we lost Magic. Okay. You didn't even say goodnight. All right. IMDb. Oh, there he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Wait. Wait, he was what? Wait, oh my gosh, he was in. What were you in Mufasa, you jackass? What were you doing in that movie?
Please be the brother. Please
No.
be the one that says something to me about my brother.
Azabo? Who the fuck is Azabo? Who the fuck is Azabo? No. Wait.
Is he?
Oh, okay. He was one of the white lions that the main white lion villain killed. So there you go.
Okay, darn it.
So-
Darn
Who do you
it.
think it was originally gonna be?
I
The
thought
brother. The scar.
pretty much. He's in Seed Freedom, the movie. Griffin Arbalist. I'm assuming that's a new Gundam character for the movie Seed Freedom. Oh, he's in Unicorn Overlord or Ninjato. Rolf.
Oh, the archer.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Nam was right. He did some background voices for Like a Dragon Gaiden. So he's in some of the Yakuza games. So
Yep. Okay. Yep. I was right. Yeah. Rolf. Yeah. Good character.
yeah. So you got him as Okarun. The grandma. The grandma was she's a pretty well known voice actor. She's been I know she's been in some Fate stuff. She's been in some Fate stuff. I can actually check what she was in Fate. Oh, she's Saber in Fate. Okay, so she's Saber. So that's cool, I guess. So the grandma is Saber from Fate. So that's nice.
Which
So
saber?
King Arthur.
No,
The,
which saber?
Blonde chick. Wait, which saber?
Saber. King Arthur.
It's a joke. It's a joke, Changus. That because you can't just say saber because there's so many sabers
I
in
know.
the franchise.
But when you say Saber, most people think of blonde chick King Arthur. So she's King Arthur. Oh, she's in Fooly Cooly. So there's that. That was actually her debut role. I did not know that. Okay. So you got some pretty good noticeable people doing the dub here. We watched.
Carrie Walgren. What hasn't she done?
Yeah, that's true. So you got some pretty good dub people going on here. I thought the dub was pretty good. We watched the dub. I don't know. We're gonna probably continue just watching it dub since we watched the whole season dub. So I thought the dub was pretty good in general. Everything's fine. Again, like the rom-com high school drama can be fun, but at times it can get a little But that's just my personal opinion on like you know what it is. I think for me, high school drama is entertaining when it's like for like comedic purposes. It's like like most popular girls in school, Nick, where every teenage girl is just a terrible human being and they do all the stuff for the most petty shit. It's like that's high school drama I love. But like when it's like when Okarun gets like oh my gosh, the childhood friend is back, and his low self-esteem is like, I have no chance with Momo anymore. I might as well give up. It's like, oh my gosh, grow a pair of balls, Okarun, please, I'm begging you. I know you have one. I know you have one ball missing at the moment. But you still have one of them back. So that should be enough to give you some testosterone, man. Give you some self-esteem. So, oh yeah. Also, this show was also where I learned that Nick is a. I already said that Nick's huge into cryptids, but this is also where I learned he's really passionate about cryptids.
Yes, Changus. I like cryptids.
Well, I'm sorry, Nick, that they decide to have different interpretations of cryptids, okay? That it can't just be straight up the American versions, okay?
Flatwoods Monster should not be Jack.
He's a sumo wrestler, okay? It's fun!
Then use a different cryptid, like Bigfoot.
So Bigfoot's okay to be like a different version, like a sumo wrestler.
Have you seen Bigfoot? That dude's massive.
But why does it matter if Flatwoods Monster is like that, huh?
Because Flatwoods Monster is lanky. It's like seeing a Jack Xenomorph. You don't like it.
Well, there's some big ass xenomorphs, like the fucking Xeno crocodile from that Batman comic. That thing's huge.
Yeah,
man.
but that's because it's like crocodilian.
What? Okay, how would you like it if you saw a lanky ass Sasquatch, huh? What about that?
There is another form of Sasquatch that's lanky.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Well, excuse me if I not that big into cryptids, and I go, that's a very interesting take. Okay, I like Shin Godzilla Loch Ness Monster. Goodness.
That I like too. I just said I didn't like that one just to be petty. But I'm not. But I really am upset about Flatwoods Monster.
What? Why are you so passionate about Flatwoods Monster? What the fuck is that thing's deal anyway?
Because it's cool.
There's other cryptids, man.
There are, and they should all be respected.
Okay then.
Except the Mongolian deathworm. That thing just gives me the fucking creeps.
Okay. Alright then. So. By the way, this was straight up like what it was like watching the show with Nick. We just
Yeah, this was actually something that happened.
Well, that and also besides also you slowly turning me against woman. Cause okay, I get that Momo is a teenage girl, but why are teenage girls so fucking mean? Oh my gosh, I like Okurun like when they're in the misunderstanding whole trope thing going on. Literally, Okurun like tells her like, listen, that's not what happened. You gotta just. Like, if you have a problem with me, you should just talk to me. Like, just talk like normal human beings. And she just immediately goes, whatever. Like, oh my gosh. I know you're trying to be like some like tsundere chick at the moment, Momo. But please, for the love of God, just reciprocate his feelings normally. Otherwise, I'm gonna be mad at you. Goodness gracious, I hate teenage girls.
Changus, calm down. Calm down. You're watching a bromance fiction.
I know.
Romance is a core part, which means you have to have all the misunderstanding stuff. It's just part of romance.
I know.
It's the worst trope, and they could do something better with it.
Well, the misunderstanding trope isn't just romance. It's just like, in general, I'm not a big fan of misunderstanding tropes, because all the conflict is just straight up just talk to each other. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Ninjato, you're gonna hate me for this. I'm not gonna lie. One of the big things that honestly was kind of tracking me down when reading Spider-Man was just Peter and Gwen dynamic. It's kind of funny, but then at the same time, it's like you two just need to get into a fucking closet and talk to each other like normal human beings. God damn it, Peter, you are Spider-Man. You have all these powers, but you can't talk to a girl like a normal human being.
Changus!
I know that's the
about
point.
The same Peter at the beginning of the run.
I know that's the point. I know that's the point. I can still say I'm not a big fan of it, okay? Did I say it's necessarily bad? Not like objectively bad. No, it's just a subjective opinion that I just don't like misunderstanding things. Because a lot of time it's just talk to each other. Just talk to each other, please. You are two human beings at the end of the day. Just talk to each other. So that's just my personal opinion, okay? That's just my personal opinion. So, but overall though, Dandadan is Dandadan's pretty fun. I am liking it. I wouldn't say anything I watch has, you know, like, made me go, oh yes, I need to watch more. Like yes, ooh. Excuse me. Nothing has really like gotten me like excited or anything like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen a show that has honestly like gotten me so excited to the point of like watching like some like Gao, you know, like that. Like, gosh, that was such a fucking hype show. Oh, I love that. I love Gao. And then it's like nothing has really gotten me in that kind of mood where like oh man, I am so excited to see what comes next. Yes, give me more. I don't know. No, I was gonna say maybe at least the first season of Earthspark before the finale, but even then, I don't know. Not really. It's like I'm just waiting for that. I also like, for me, I'm just waiting for the next show where I could be so excited about, like, yes, oh, But Dandadan's okay. It's fun. I can see why people like it. I'm just saying, for me personally, it's not something I'm gonna be going like, this is my new favorite thing of all time. Ooh, yes, ooh. So, but it's a fun it's a fun show. It's a fun new show that everyone loves and talking about. And yeah. Nick, you were watching it with me. You got any opinions on Dandadan?
I thought it was fun.
And that was fun. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I pretty much share a lot of the same opinions you do.
Okay.
Well, except for Flatwoods Monster.
Oh my gosh, you went Flatwoods Monster, I swear.
Yes, changes.
Okay, fine.
Changes have an idea where the whole like concept is just cryptids. It's sharing a house together, and one of them is Flatwoods Monster.
Okay. Is Nessie just stuck in the bathtub forever?
Yes.
Okay.
If not the bathtub, they at least bring Bigfoot at least carries her downstairs and puts her in a pool. They like a kiddie pool. They have set up by the couch.
What if she wants to go places? Do they put her like a big ass fish tank?
Yes.
Okay.
With wheels and like handles like a stroller.
So is Nessie just Klaus?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Also, Bigfoot, Hawaiian shirt energy. All I'm saying.
Okay then. All right then. Oh wow. Oh, it turns out we actually were we're pretty quicker this time around than I thought. I straight up thought we were gonna take much longer with like everyone else's topics.
Well, my topic, I didn't. I was actually expecting my topic to be at the beginning, and because I was planning mine to be quick.
Oh, I didn't. It's just I saw like you
because
both...
my topic was not very deep, like
okay.
Because it's. I didn't want to go into detail blow by blow what happened because it's still new.
Okay.
And I want you to read the manga. Which you can with the Shonen Jump app.
Not sponsored, by the way. But I just saw you both had like 2 topics, and I thought like, oh, that would be like 5 topics. So that's like your typical kind of long show. You know what then? Hold on. Wait a minute. In that case, then, give me one second. We're gonna do a surprise. We're gonna do a surprise 6th topic then, since we have some time. I promise it won't take too long. Just give me 1 second. Let me just switch for an image real quick, cause I want to talk about this. In case we had some time. tonight, but I thought with the 5 topics it'd be too much. But okay, give me 1 second. I just need to look up like a good image to showcase off here. Surprise 6th topic here. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, Google. I know. Google. Well, that's related. Also, I was just gonna say, yes, Google. I know. I still need to watch Braver. I'll do that eventually. I'll watch Braver when I have time. That's just Gridman. But to be fair, Gridman's kind of pretty brave coded. Okay, here we go. Here's a good image. Okay, save the image. Come here, OBS, pull up the image. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Give her you, and then here we go. Surprise! Here we go. Surprise! Here we go. Surprise 6th topic. It's not just Gal Guy. It's not. Go Guy Gar. It's not just Gal Guy Gar. It's actually just the Brave series in general. Surprise 6th topic. I won't make this too long though. I'm not gonna make this too long though. But surprise 6th topic. I want to talk about this as kind of when I got the chance, because this week, starting with like literally last Saturday. Well, like last Saturday was Gal Guy Gar's 28th anniversary, and so this week in general was like the anniversary for a lot of Brave shows. So I figure out, I want to talk really quickly about the Brave series, the Mecha anime series Brave series, because I thought, hey, I like the Brave series, and because they're also just so closely related with Transformers, so the Brave series, right? So the Brave series, these are a bunch of mecha anime series produced by Sunrise and Takara Tomy, which helped co-create Transformers with Hasbro. They're a bunch of super robot shows that are just pretty much Transformers in all but name. That's kind of, yeah. That's the Brave series. There's a bunch of super robot versions of Transformers shows without in all but name. You don't like the Unicron trilogy? Yeah, Brave series is like its predecessor before the Unicron trilogy happened. So a lot of the Unicron trilogy can go back to the Brave series. In fact, Gal Guy Gar is straight up the reason why Savage Claw mode exists in Transformers Cybertron. So, yeah. So the Brave series is a whole mecha anime series, so going on, produced by Sunrise and all that, and Takara. So I think I've talked about this before, but I'm not gonna make it too brief. Not make it too long. So really briefly, some background information. So around the time of the Brave series, Transformers in general was kind of going through a bit of a lull, because I mentioned before that Transformers is a very fascinating franchise that just has stood against the test of time, no matter what, and I firmly believe it's gonna keep going until like we're all dead, and even beyond. But that doesn't mean Transformers doesn't have its lows. It has its highs, it has its lows. You could kind of argue at the moment we're in a bit of a low spot.
Almost everybody's in a low spot these days.
Yeah, everyone's kind of in a low spot these days. But this hasn't been the first time Transformers was in a low spot.
But it's getting late. I gotta head out.
All right,
have a good night.
Have a good night, Matchstick. So,
night.
Transformers has been in low spots before. The first time, this was like between like G1 and I think Beast Wars hasn't come out yet. Okay, I think Beast Wars, I think by the time of X Kaiser, Beast Wars hasn't come out yet. I know by the time of Gao Gaigar, Beast Wars has come out by then. But basically, Transformers was in a bit of a low spot. So while, because like at the moment, Transformers was in G2, and G2 was not well received. Piss Grimlock Nick. So G2 was not really Transformers Generation 2 was not really well received. But then Transformers Generation 1 was kind of still going somewhat stronger in Japan, and then finally started reaching a low point where toy sales were just not that high. No one was really buying toys. And so, straight up, after like a bunch of Japanese exclusive Transformers shows, Takara pretty much had the mentality of, well, great. You know, we got all these designs for essentially Transformers toys that are just never going to be, you know, be profitable under the Transformers brand because no one's buying Transformers nowadays. What do? Well, we come up with a new idea. We essentially kind of softly rebrand. We take these, you know, Transformers designs and we just alter it a bit. You know, let's say like we add a lion to his chest and all that. Ooh, and we call it the Brave series. And then so Takara has a new toy line, the Brave series, a bunch of toy robots that can be transformed into several vehicles, kind of like it's like Transformers, but it's not. Similar, but it's not. It's literally Transformers. It looks like Transformers, but due to low toy sales and copyright stuff, it's not. Still, it's pretty much just Transformers, but it isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't.
So,
but anyway, I do need to head to bed, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So
have a good night, gentlemen.
I would say this: my kind is better than Gao Gaigar.
Okay, you're entitled to be wrong.
You're entitled to be wrong too. Bye.
All right.
You're both wrong. Beast Wars.
Oh, true. Shit. I didn't think of that, Nick. This is why I have you around. You're smarter.
Exactly.
Actually, are you actually hold on. I wonder, are you actually legit smarter than me because you know math?
I'm not. I don't know, man.
You know math.
I don't want to say I am.
Cause you know math and I don't. I'm.
You know art. I don't.
No. Not. Oh, hey, not you missed us talking about Dandadan. I'm just doing a surprise 6 topic on Brave.
Oh, okay.
I guess you're here. I could just say real quick. Long story short, I guess sum up what I said. Long story short, I like Dandadan. It's fun. Rom-com stuff is fine. It's just the tropes can sometimes be annoying. Subjectively, like the misunderstanding trope. It's like, oh, Karun, Momo, you guys just need to fucking talk to each other. Ooh, and they do so. But and I don't like cliffhanger ending. Not. I'm sorry. That season finale weak cliffhanger ending. I don't like it. So yeah. Anyways, where was I with the what was I talking about with the Brave series again, Nick, before we got distracted with you knowing math?
You were comparing, like, I guess, how it was like Transformers was failing.
Oh, yeah. So Transformers was in a low spot, and then that's right, and then they took all those designs for Transformers and they changed it up, and then now you got the Brave series. And then so that's how you get the Brave series, because like this week was just the anniversary for a lot of the Brave series. Like it was the anniversary for X Kaiser. I think like Monday. Monday was the anniversary for X Kaiser. I think also maybe. No, Fiber's anniversary was Sunday. Last Sunday. And then the Garn is the Garn's anniversary is today. So there we go. Brave Fighter of Legend Dagarn's anniversary was today. Mike Gine is interesting because that was back in January. So we kind of missed opportunity to talk about Mike Gine back then. Jay Decker, I think was a couple days ago. It was Jay Decker's anniversary was Wednesday.
Like just 8 days ago was Gal Geigar's.
Yeah, I was gonna originally talk about Gal Geigar, but then we got like so much topics to talk about that day that we skipped it for wrestling. So yeah, 8 days ago, last Saturday was Gal Geigar. Goldran was Tuesday. And then Dagwan, I think that was also Monday. Yeah, Dagwan was also Monday. So this week was just pretty much the anniversary for a lot of the Brave series, except Mike Gine. Mike Gine had to be the exception and just be January for some reason. So thank you, Mike Gine. Was it I know Better Man's technically part of the Brave series because it's in the same world as Gal Geigar, but I still haven't seen anything with Better Man yet. So, and then Gal Geigar Final was an OVA, so and that was like I think like January as well. So I'm not gonna say much about Gal Geigar Final. But yeah, so like again, like this week was just the anniversary for a lot of the Brave series. I've seen I've seen several of the Brave series. I haven't seen all of it. I've watched Mike Gine all the way up until the point where straight up just there was no more translation available at all. Because a lot of because Brave series there isn't really much going on for like translation. Unfortunately, Mike Gine, I think like straight up like around like the 2/3 point, there's just no more subtitles, because everything's like fan subbed for Mike Gine. X Kaiser, I remember I was watching it on YouTube, and then it took it down, and I can't for the love of me find anywhere else that has X Kaiser to finish watching it. I haven't seen Fiber. I know that's a sequel to X Kaiser. That's like the only show that has direct follow up to another show. So that was a follow up to X Kaiser. I think I saw like one episode of The Garn, but then I don't know. The Garn wasn't really doing it for me. Mike Gine, and then I talk about Mike Gine. Jay Decker. I've seen entirety of Jay Decker, and it is you know what? On second thought, maybe I don't know. Maybe Jay Decker might be better than Gal Geigar. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. They're kind of going for two different things, but man, I love both shows so much. Gal Geigar and Jay Decker. Haven't seen much of Goldran. I know Dagwan's interesting because I know like Dagwan's actually kind of more of like a Sentai sort of show than mostly than a mecha show. So that's interesting that like for a Brave series it's kind of treated more like a Sentai show. I still would like to watch it though, and obviously Gal Geigar, and then yeah, was it? I remember I was showing you episodes of Jay Decker, Nick. I gotta get back to showing you episodes of Jay Decker.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, but, oh man, yeah. Gosh, actually, I'm actually legit trying to figure out which I like more. Because, again, they're both going for two different kind of shows, but, like, I think Jade Decker might legit be my favorite Transformers show. And it's not even...
Beast Wars.
I don't know, man. Okay. Beast Wars...
And animated.
But Jade Decker... Okay. So obviously, Jade Decker is not Transformers, but like, if Jade Decker was a Transformers show, though, Nick, I think I might legit say that would be my favorite Transformers. It's not a Transformers show, so I can't say it's my favorite, but it's really good, man. I love Jade Decker. It's really good. And then Gal Gadot is just hype. Gal Gadot is just hype incarnate. Like every episode is just always just like, yeah, this is hype. I love it.
Yeah.
That was a show where I was legit again like, oh my gosh, I gotta see the next episode. Oh, this is so good. Ooh, yes, yeah.
I imagine, Genghis, I would have your same opinion when it comes to Jay Decker to Gal Gaigar when I finally watched Jay Decker. But like, I think it's just, you know, for me, Gal Gaigar always just wins me over by the fact that, like, yeah, and the real robot elements added to the super robot, and that like the you know, Gal Gaigar as a machine shouldn't exist. Like,
I know
it shouldn't exist in its current form. But it's all like it's literally being duct taped together by, you know.
every episode something just breaks, and it's not. And most of the time, it's not because of like what it's fighting. The machine just legitimately just cannot handle its own power.
It's like trying to recreate an alien device using materials in your shed.
Each episode you gotta you gotta repair it with boxes of scraps, like the big finishing move that Gal Gadot is known for, straight up almost killed its pilot. So like they're like, shit, we gotta come up with a come around, otherwise he's gonna die.
You can't use heaven or hell, or Guy is gonna really get fucked up. So we'll just create, you know, Goldie Mark, and Goldie Mark will be the replacement, and we can transfer all the positive and negative energy over to the Goldie Hammer. In order to wield the Goldie Hammer, Goldie Mark transform into a hand.
Because just wielding the hammer alone is still not enough. But also I just love how with Gal Gaigar, Nick, how is honestly what made me honestly like the show even more is just your experience with it, man. Because every time you're just like, man, this is so cool. Hey, imagine if like they did this the next episode, and then the preview for the next episode, like next time on Gal Gaigar. Oh my gosh,
that thing I wanted.
Wow, they finally have another robot just like Ryujin, Geki Ryujin. Hey, you know, I just had this idea, Changas. Wouldn't it be cool if like Ryujin and Geki Ryujin could like switch halves of their bodies? That'd be so cool. Next episode. Oh my gosh, you're doing it! So
they're doing that thing I wanted.
So yeah, like Gal Gadot is just hype, and I love it. Jay Decker is, I wouldn't say it's hype, but it has a lot of soul and heart to it. It's a very heartfelt, character-driven show.
Chinggis.
Yes.
This is a very personal question.
Okay.
I feel like we should tell everybody who is your favorite ninja robot
Who's
out
my
of all
favorite?
the shows.
Out of all the shows? Well, out of all the shows I've seen, yeah, probably Volvok. Probably Volvok. Shadowmaru is cool. He had that. He had that thing. He had that whole He had the whole storyline going on with like his like failed prototype. In J Decker, that was kind of sad, admittedly, but I don't know. I like Volvok. He could just. Oh, but then again, Shadowmaru is just straight up it's just straight up a reuse of the 6-shot mold from from Transformers. They're like, oh hey, we have this robot that can become 6 different, you know. Oh, excuse me. 6 different modes. Oh, I know. We'll just turn him into a good guy now. There we go. Shadowmaru. So that's admittedly pretty cool. I won't lie. But I kind of like Volvok. So, but I have to say my favorite ninja robot in general though, Prowl from Transformers Animated. I like Prowl. So yeah, but I like the Brave series. They're fun super robot shows. Again, it's like you're just pretty much watching Transformers, but then, you know, without the Transformers name attached to it, because, you know, like, oh hey, Transformers isn't selling well at the moment. No, X Kaiser also famously developed a famous trope for just anime in general, thanks to Mr. Obari. So, you know, our guy Mr. Obari, he worked on X Kaiser, and then he had his little thing there in the show, and then that led to a whole trope where like the sword would be like close up to the screen, and it's really nice. So thank you, Mr. Obari, very cool. So that's nice. What was I say? Again, I don't really want to go too deep into it. Like the Brave series is just a fun show. You're gonna have fun with it. You're not gonna regret it. I go watch J Decker, and also Gar. I would recommend Mike Gine as well. Like, but then again, like with Mike Gine, right? Like straight up, like there's just a cutoff point where there's just no more English translation for the episodes. So if you want to finish watching Mike Gine, learn Japanese. That's really it. If you want to finish Mike Gine, just learn Japanese. So like you can do that. So yeah. What? Okay, Nick, be honest. What was your favorite moment of Gao Gai Gar? Like just as an experience.
Ooh, fuck.
Like just as an experience of watching the show, what really got you like going like, oh yeah, this is great.
Oh man, I really don't know. It just keeps delivering, man. It's a show that just kept on delivering.
It just kept on delivering. And then but also like what's really cool about the Brave series is how like the Brave series, like, you know, like it became such an became one of like the influential super robot shows. Like that now, like a lot of like super robot stuff takes, you know, inspiration from like the Brave series. Is really fun. I really dig it. Like not just super like just also just like several mechas in general just takes a lot of inspiration.
like my guy has to really be like, I think, like, cause I know Get a Robo gets a lot of the attention for coming up with the combining gimmick. Like the three getters combined into different ways to create different versions of the robot, which obviously it then spreads into Gurren Lagann, which Gurren Lagann's whole part of Gurren Lagann's whole thing is you should just mash two things together that shouldn't go together, and you'll create something even more powerful than what you had before. But like that was sort of the entire purpose behind like a lot of the Brave shows. Was like all like the robots were all made up of different parts that you can visually see, like just all like nearly all Brave robots like are made up of like planes and trains, like just like transportation.
Yeah, but you can argue that's kind of just carrying over from Transformers, because like Transformers kind of start doing like combiners, like, oh, what if we just had a team of robots that just become cars that can become a bigger robot?
But the combiners have a limitation to where like they're only like the Constructicons are only there to create Devastator. And Devastator doesn't really look like he's made out of the Constructicons, because by virtue of animation, he has to look like his own sort of robot, like his own fully made robot. While in the Brave series, just parts, like a lot of the parts, come together to create the robot, and there's like a greater emphasis on the detail. When Maito needs like that sniper rifle, and he needs to attach it onto Mike Gine.
Yeah.
It feels like care was put into showing off how all of these parts make a whole, other than just going, like the Constructicons, will combine together to create Devastator, and then the next frame is just Devastator, a completely different person.
To be fair, I don't think the Brave series had as much like crunch as possible with like the Transformers show production. They didn't have as much of a nightmare producing in their shows than like literally like coming up with a random ass story like one day, and that's gotta be ready to ship out by Saturday.
That's true, and also like the random ass story one day and then shipped it out by Saturday. That's sort of the thing that they've been. That's sort of like the logic. A lot of like the writing of G1 was built on. It's just like nothing. Like everything is just balls to the walls. We'll see what sticks. So like. All the time, like Devastator quite literally could just be like, you're like, oh yeah, don't think about it. Don't think about it. These robots will just, combined together to create a giant robot. And like this giant robot just has a mind of its own. You don't think about it, you know.
Don't think about it. Yeah. So, so like, there's obviously there's gonna be differences and like just be like mentality of like creating these shows, kind of like Transformers. But yeah. But like, it's just interesting how like this all happened because literally again, Takara just had a bunch of Transformers toys designs they didn't know what to do with because Transformers wasn't selling well, and then you can see how like that just eventually fed back into the Brave series just kind of fed back into Transformers, especially like the Unicron trilogy. So, I just find it all really neat. I like robots. Big robots are cool. Was the oh my gosh, what's the show called again? Oh my gosh, what's it called again?
What?
Hold on. Give me a second. I remember now. I was thinking fucking lyrics to Mecha's XLR's theme song. That's all.
Wait. Robots. I did giant robots chicks.
Giant robots. And wasn't there an episode of Mecha that's just straight up a Transformers parody?
Something like that, and they actually got Peter Cullen
and Frank. And Frank.
Yeah.
That's great.
Peter Cullen and Frank Welker.
Oh wait, I remember. Oh yeah, I remembered. Wasn't there a bad guy that's just straight up Unicron? Like he just looked like Unicron.
Possibly.
So.
I mean, there's a character that's just straight up MODOK, but also Bruce Campbell.
That's fun. MODOK Bruce Campbell. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just like the Brave. I like my giant robots. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. And the Brave series is fun. Go watch Gal Gaigar and Jay Decker. And if you want to finish Mecha, learn Japanese. So
actually, I was about to say, Mecha is fully translated.
Wait, really? When?
I just checked to see, like, you know,
really?
just checked.
Oh shit! Hold on, I can finally finish it then. Cause like for the longest time there was like a cutoff where there was no more translation.
Probably officially, but like from what I seen, like even up to the end, fan translations is already.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know then. Cause I've been wanting to finish watching the show, but like yeah, there was just a point where translation just kind of stopped. So okay, that's cool. That's really cool then. All right. What was I don't know. Yeah, I think I just pretty much said all I wanted to say about the Brave series. It's fun. I guess besides that, go watch Transformers. go watch Transformers 1. There we go. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Go watch Transformers 1. What does that have to do with Brave series? It's related to Transformers related to Brave. There you go. Go watch Transformers 1. There we go. Oh hey, Frank Welker's going to TFCon this year in Los Angeles.
Yay!
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Frank Welker. I like Frank Welker. He's neato.
So, the robot Zanzor that just looks like, it just literally looks like, Mazinger Z.
Uh-huh. This is just a robot that looks like Mazinger Z.
Look, this is just Mazinger Z at home.
Oh, I love it.
That was the robot that was voiced by Peter Cullen.
That's great. Peter's just Peter. Now Peter, I need you to shout breast fire and rocket punch, okay? Okay. Alright. Anyways. With that said then, we've been going now for a little over 3 hours now. So for once, kind of a short show. There we go. For once, kind of a short show. So yeah. Alright. With that said then, we are going to call it here. Tomorrow, hopefully, unless something comes up again, like, I don't know, for some reason, if I get sick again, unless that happens, then no stream. But tomorrow, hopefully, we should be getting back to Archie Sonic for Sonic Sunday. Are you excited, Nick?
It depends on how the Super Bowl turns out.
Wait, Super Bowl's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
The Philadelphia Eagles takes on the Kansas City Chiefs.
I thought you didn't want to watch it because you don't like the Chiefs, Nick.
I don't, but Kendrick's performing halftime.
Oh, that's true. Wait, what's the time for Super Bowl?
Well, I'm heading over to Cal's at around 1:45.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. When is halftime?
So
halftime is whenever the second quarter is finished.
So for me, the Super Bowl will start at 6:30 p.m.
So it'll be around 3. But Super Bowl. But knowing how long these games, you know what? Maybe we'll take Sonic Sunday off tomorrow, just for Super Bowl.
It'd be 3:30 for you, trainers.
3:30 for me. Like, I guess by the time we start streaming, it'll be done. Maybe, but then again, like I now, thanks to Nick, I know now that like these things can just last forever. Like, I thanks to Nick, I know now, like, just straight up every second counts when it comes to football. So,
Yes, it does.
so there's very likely chance that by the time we start streaming tomorrow, the game's not gonna even be over. So I'm on second thought, maybe we'll cancel Sonic Sunday tomorrow just for Super Bowl, because I know like that's like a huge thing, and so that way Nick, you don't have any pressure to, like, okay, I'm done. Okay, Super Bowl's done. I gotta get back home, so you don't have any pressure, Nick.
You've canceled Sonic Sundays a lot, so you could try to move it to like Monday.
Yeah, but I like the name of Sonic Sunday though. Like because I usually take Mondays off. You know what then? Well, what we'll do is we're just gonna have to schedule more times to just read more Sonic this week, Nick. Next week, Nick. How's that sound?
What was that? I was reading something.
Oh my goodness. I said, Nick, how about having more streams, like maybe like 2 streams next week for Sonic, besides Sunday?
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Wait.
What? No?
Well, yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Just know that I want to do something Friday.
What do you want to do Friday?
It's Valentine's Day.
Okay. What you want?
Now I have 2 options.
Okay.
One, I find us in our dating sim.
Okay. That would actually be really fun, actually. Hold.
2.
Uh-huh.
Second option.
Hmm.
Is there's it would actually be 2 things in one stream, but I want mostly because I want to do them both. Is we rank like top 5 or top 10 like fictional couples that we like.
Okay. Sure, that would be fun.
And also, man, it's been a fucking long time, but
Yes.
the smash or pass between like the 2 options that we would all put together.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I don't know. They all sound fun, but I'm not gonna lie. I would love to play another dating sim.
I could probably find something.
Well, I think we've got some. I think there's been some recommended ones in the whole like suggest games channel and all that. I could see if like there's gotta be like a dating sim that was recommended, right? There's gotta be.
I don't know. If anything, I could probably find us something. Don't worry.
Okay, that's just Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, here we go. Here's a Chelsea Sucker for Love first date. Oh, it's the one where we can. It's a dating sim where we could literally go out with eldritch abominations. So Cthulhu with big boobs and 6 thighs, Nick. You know what? That actually
sounds a little.
I want to see what else I can come up with.
Okay.
When you gaze into the abyss, why couldn't it, be nice to look at?
You stared into the abyss. Yeah, but at least the abyss looks nice. Sure, we could. I would love that, but okay. Then you know what? Then are you available Monday night, Nick? We could do a Monday stream, and we could.
I can do Monday.
You can do Monday. All right. Then we could do Sonic Monday then, and then also Sunday that week.
Mobian Monday.
Hey! Look at you go! This is why I have you around.
Yeah.
You come up with all the ideas, and I get to profit off of it.
Exactly.
Can I have a cut of the pay? No.
Hey, Terrence, can I have a cup of pay?
No. You hang out with me is payment enough.
Okay. Chase, hear me out.
Mm.
I don't know if it's for one of the Valentine's Day stream thumbnails,
Okay.
or for the stream thumbnail.
Mm.
I want it to be like a gag between us, where it's like we're both in a bed. It's like, and I'm like, why don't you look me in the eye when we make love?
Oh, Nick, we're both in the bed, but we're like far apart. We're not making eye contact. Why won't you look at me? You know what? I like that idea. Hold on. Wait a minute. You're on to something, Nick.
Chance, I have a Family Guy clip to show you.
Oh my goodness. Of course there is.
It's a quick one.
Hold. You can show it to me. You can show it to me in a bit. I'm gonna end the stream now.
It's okay. It's
So yeah. All right. Anyway. So yeah. So we're gonna take Sonic Sunday off for tomorrow because Super Bowl, and then we could do Sonic Monday for Mobian Monday. Ooh. All right. So, anyways, thank you everyone who came. Thanks everyone watching on the replays. And until next time. Good night.